go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight for it. From someone we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in the call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go turn blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide, know they thrive. The opposition, weak and confused. Them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand. Them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure.
Hello, my brother. How are you, my brother? Greetings.
It's still the glow. The presidential guards them stand so tall. But human rights, you know the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, we don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around. Through corruption, through the lies, we are still the rise, we still the fly. Together we go stand, for change we fight. We are forever, we the hold the line. From someone we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in the call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go turn blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide, know they thrive. The opposition, weak and confused. Them voices divided, the strength to stand, them always feel the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still the glow. The president.
You know, Salon, I don't understand. When would they get government officials, they always straightforward to the people?
It's in again.
But now question, that 2 days all they ask you question, you do go in bang bang.
Okay, I make a return Salomon, pure Salomon back by you.
When will they get government officials, they always straightforward
Within an mean.
to Salon people?
Within an mean.
When president they appoint person with the affect people, they do bad to the nation.
Within an mean.
So you don't understand me?
No, they can't put me on problem at all. What do you mean?
When Salon go, okay, it's simple. This is simple. This is very, very simple for you. When Salon politicians they left for tie bargain for people who they vote for them.
Okay. Anyway, you see, Famulem, it look like say Bible one can do me something this evening. But as you watch your program, not for like and share the program for we, and make sure say you as well. Subscribe if you don't subscribe it. I still come to this, but before that one day, you will watch a program for tell thank you to all of the one that we don't confirm. For say they join we now the not to the dinner on the Saturday, on the Friday when at the 27th, when at the meet and greet. Also, some man don't say that they taking coatless and in necktie. Yeah, you know, so they put the coatless, they taking coatless in coat. So the PLF. And they take a necktie, put on down. And knock the bingo bag. And they take a loose in coatless. It go inside the belly. Okay. So man don't tell me say it ready for meet some man in the draft.
Wait. Now they talking all the storm in that country. Why they talking scratchy? Wait happen. You sit down you hear the okay.
Why not that no more if we talk about from today why they talk and
no, when they talk this they inside the question why they ask this no. When Salomon they be straight talk to the people now and they be say waiting it can do.
Who's that cap fits?
Look at me. You can't be small.
So waiting me on talk get for do with you. You know who allow me for flex?
So you know maybe where they put cap for.
Okay, now the thing is way they na the stone.
Where they share the cap.
Then say the way they make the everything. Cut nose man say na in make man. Well, you don't understand?
Wait, I understand.
You don't understand? Okay, Cacto man go kick Pepe Blind. If you feel like in there,
if not for proverb, let's go to those streets.
A lot of people don't confirm. In fact, we get one big man we say, listen this one. He say, I come observe. I can't talk observer whilst the games tend to go on. Now I say,
so you not for can watch no more.
Wait. Now I say, I say, okay, for now I go agree say observer. I say, but as the time they go, I say, it might be say, you will join it. Now I say, well, sometimes. So, it left to how the team taker. If the team taker, nobody need to tell us taker inside.
Now, Jedans.
So,
you start now do first. Man, the active, I pass the sea full out. You begin follow.
Now, you begin that cut here first. Alright, so indeed, this program, the 27, when at the dinner, when at the meet and greet, where for me I feel say very much important. Now, Tontonto. Okay. I just want for a ball for you.
Tontonto.
Okay. Okay. What say be the do more padane? What time be the do for you for?
Tontonto. Now let go keep play no more. Tontonto.
Okay, so what thing they do for that kind of thing they now they can buy biscuits, buy sweets, buy other.
But then they get paid no.
Wait, when they don't buy them, now then waiting and so. Oda Sabire Cage. So, they say na all. They be say na lines of okay now the photo. On the effect go forget cage.
God.
So you see, so. Okay,
but really we dey enjoy. We come up with enjoy. You find out say now. Who picking the small brother, then I'm off big man business. All the things.
Not for big man business, so now the generation where they meet up. Hey God, they're the iPhone generation.
Arrest me.
So, Android generation. Hey God, you know they understand. Right so they all now they get for play. I call it now baby shark do. You get for them at television. For me then they come. Whereas we not sabi that. In fact, you get for go the extra mile for go peep na neighbor house for that film. Now they don't need that day.
They want give the film owner the best greeting owner.
Good morning.
Auntie morning.
But wait, let arrange sit quick, huh? Wait. Okay. Isaac got out so in the end of us that the most able let us do. In the end of us that the most.
They begin to people to
watch. Then in the end now I see somebody come on. Wait, the dash because I think you know together.
And they don't tell you what to get inside the watch film.
And now you wait now. Let me for say you be not fit auntie. Or you and auntie in Pikin be not friends.
Yeah, they catch you.
As you can know, when you sit down, when the auntie Pikin come out, and you go that door. Auntie say what's up? Now this man go first me. Go that door.
You first for me.
You feel like auntie. God, hey salon. It is well. So but Pikin and they don't need that deal.
No.
Nobody need go fit there for phone for film. They don't have their phone. And then they tell you now, I want this. I want this.
You get the problem.
Hey God.
You don't know how they born. There's sabi phone pass you and the parents.
You dey ask me say dem sabi before better. So the program today na so okay for Kado. Auntie good evening ma.
Good evening.
Then they ask you now, your mama no say you there. Play this in the street house there you go. Your mama no say you there. E no say you there. Yeah, well, let me say your mama now you get. Yeah, na that one wey na 5. When you pay attention na you per the film, you dey watch, they cut out the any back. Oh, he sang! And film na the current wey you watch.
Pass go study, never go school.
Yes, it is well. Good old days. But anyway, the Pikin still they get the best days. We self na so, but na by age o. You end up in the 60s, say na they get the best. And the 70s they can say no, we don't turn back is sweet. And the 80s they can say sweet. 90s they
so all man they enjoy.
All man they enjoy your time. But unfortunately, the Pikin now they not they play the things they will.
For me, we don't have the best.
Well, the Pikin will tell you say na the best. Yeah. And well, how you call it na the generation, the technology generation. So you see, and the one where they come now, and they can meet up AI generation. They're lazy like.
Well, let me say we are the best. We put effort a lot.
Forget.
A lot.
Anyway, it is well. So you will get for come on the 27th. Please confirm to we so we will know what's in the preparation will put. Yeah, the 27th we get for Richard the 27th. From that 5 o'clock now because the dinner they place from that 5 o'clock now. Say the 8, 9 depends now how they waiting. The 8 no. Sometimes they 7, 8 because on Saturday they don't need for TD. 7, 8 you need for the pack and you bag and go because then it depends if the sun still warm. But if the sun don't go down, you force for left. Okay? Because light knocking then and then side ending, some of them side ending. Okay, so please confirm for we. Now this number waiting on the screen. A lot of people are not being confirmed. Please, thank you very much. We'll still wait for you confirm. And for you will not get your ticket yet, please make sure say you get your ticket for the Weird Dinner and Iconic White Party. Please, make sure say you support we to the best of our ability. A lot of people are not to turn up, but we still need una for turn up because this one, where they talk about weird, na Jamana what they talk about, not a selected few. Thank you very much, and we look forward for una cooperation as well.
Right, family members, them are just a continuation of the message. The time not in our favor again. The show then at your doorstep. Get your tickets. The ticket is still there. The ticket is still there. Get your tickets. for yourself, get them for your party, get them for whosoever you want for give, because now then that means that someone can tell you say I buy tickets for my party, I donate at this. Okay, just in case you know one for come the show, now a fundraising show, that ticket where you buy, that your donation is very, very important. So get all entire from Bible and Sembepia. You can call and give donation, you can call and buy your tickets. And Germany, when they come, somebody they come here by next week for can see how they can represent Mami Awa. We say in a inborn all man, well not to Germany no more, we say in a Europe come. Of course, they come for cancel your own tickets. Now we see how they picking them.
Now they can if you get ungrateful picking them. You know what I mean? Ungrateful picking them. Anyway, so quick one before we move on with the rest of the show. You know, a lot of things them don't they actually happen. But somebody when you talk about Germany, so somebody don't say it gets space for 2 people from Germany.
Okay.
And they drive for Cam. But what you go do if you're in Germany around I think that Munich, not Munich, Munich.
Bayern.
Yes, around that Bayern Munich area. If you come up Bayern, or you then at the road for come inside and then you want lift, means you're not going for pay transport again. This person say it gets space for 2 space. You get space for 2 people. You will come out Germany. So when una actually connect, una go for arrange whether for come the Friday or for left Saturday morning for come. But the bottom line now the person say it gets space for 2 people plus the one way in the other person where they come. Yeah, so for now it gets space for 2 person. So anybody will feel say they come out around that Bayern Munich area for come the show. Yeah, and then you want they actually drive you come, then give you lift. You can as well message we through this number, and then we can connect on all 2 with the person. Let us arrange how they come if you want for come on the Saturday morning or now for come on the Friday evening. So that's not the latest information for you with the Germany around the Bayern Munich area.
I think that's a good help for you for come. You don't get a message. Contact we and then we link you up with the person. But the most important thing, try forget your tickets. Try for prepare yourself. The hotel link them they right now. You can book your hotel. Some man don't book. Well, some man they per book. Some man they per cancel and book back. Who say they want for book, especially the link they will send now around the place where the show they take place. So please use the link then there because Strasbourg big. Make you not go book hotel where that you party or that your family member you go out for me and see. And then you don't go book near outside the show they take place, then you can defer. So the link they will send out is very important for you for use them, forget the hotel around the place.
So you can request for we from the city center to the place in far. So from the city center, take go at the place there, any hotel where they around there, you can book them. Or the city center, they already in the hotel them, you can book them not far at all. And transportation not to Wala. Okay, so we'll go straight inside Kono before we come and bring we guests inside. But in the meantime, I'll just introduce the person who gets inside the program this evening for make a just greet to a quick one, and then we will come for the rest of the discussion after this Kono issue. Well, the person who we get inside the program this net, na person another lecturer. Yesterday we get one lecturer. We been the talk for honest by Kumari. What we get today, be the talk for government. When they say government general, not just for the the caretaker, government general. So maybe they talk for government and maybe they make sure say they coordinate certain things. Them at the same phone they blink and they can go register for see other one for confirm. But this person they also for help with for look at several issues them. Anytime where it come as well, it can know how to put certain things them in place for let you understand better one because they're very, very much constructive in waiting and they do. Very much objective, in as much as them not part of the Red House. But when it comes to issue of national concern or interest, they know how to play the card. They're not be partisan at all. The only thing they know go tell you, they know tell you say vote for Marabio, and go tell you say vote for party. And the only thing they don't can understand. So if that be the case, we welcome inside the show Ajibu Tijan Jalo, we with me inside the show this evening. Good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening, Singapore. Good evening, Baibure. No vote for Marabio. No do that. Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
So that the only bias one and we could get. All right, continue further with you inside the program. Okay, so after the corridor, all these things, a lot of things that happened. About 4 days ago, we see thunder strike, boom, bang, bang, with lightning inside Kono district. We make 2 people lost their life inside Kono district. Well, as we dey talk, so today another one don't strike. Well, this don't make concern don't come up. Whether this na natural, na black man, or na the one them where they battle with, they do their own magic. What law is this news? And this is a courtesy of IB Blog Online TV that they bring this news today for we about 1 hour ago. Fumble. Let me all take with them for read this news quick one from IB Blog, the Facebook, online TV. Or let me go quickly and see. This is what they say. They say breaking news. Another thunder strikes. Another thunder strike hit Koidu City. Koidu City, Kono District, May 20th, when today, 2025. They say just days after a deadly thunderstorm. That is to say, last time for put inside somebody say that they get on English, then go process that. But for the sake of the one, then we know get time for that. And they please allow una forgive we load do that there. They say just after some days, we want bad tender being crack inside Kono District, where make plenty people and be shocked at the district. They say, hey, say another one don't come back. Oh, so another one don't come back according to a report inside Kono City. And say this even time and this happened. But this one, according to the people they make later yagba, they worry. They begin to ask questions. These different questions. They're waiting really to happen. Yeah. But the good thing now, and this one will happen so today. The good thing about that then are the fact say nobody did not report say don't die. They not confirm that one day officially say anybody don't die. 1 hour ago when they post this, they say from the time where we repost this 1 hour ago nobody not die yet according to any we don't get any confirmed source of that. And so the one that we notice, we observe, we think, we see what it happen, then describe this as a powerful bolt followed by a loud explosion. That is to say, now that kind of way how it roll. Where it's about 10 that can make it, and like one story about 10 that maybe the free 13
No, 10
like I mean they come out, for example, if I walk out from Ashobi corner, that coconut farm area, I want to come pass up Quarry for go boss na by Mount Oriel. Let me say in the camp. And then the end the can I mean one green in at the road, a small. I mean one day at the road.
You know be the thief fall again.
No.
Okay.
But I will tell you a story. I not be the thief fall ego, but because I've been troubled so bad. If they say you know the eat here today, then they give me granny food for go left. It's an road. But how can it in you go tell me say you need give me eat. They give me eat for table.
Ah God.
And it's an road.
Eat for go eat.
Yes.
And I'm granny eat.
I'm granny eat.
But me I not for eat too. But for go to be granny eat. Thunder.
So that's the answer can go sit down for it. I see the mayor say they don't fence that area. They don't fence Kisi Road Bengon. Mayor, you try, but you don't do it for me. So I they go inside the Bengon, Kisi Road Bengon. I drive, go right down, from away from the road, outside people in the park.
Yeah, the man get up now.
I go sit down there. I open the way, I turn the plaza, I knock. Then I go back now.
I don't tell grandma say they give me a do it too.
What I go tell her for? Okay, now you go come up for me.
When I double beat, na go do so.
Okay, when I tell you that for one day. So grandma, now my sister, now you go there no more. Now you say, hey, but what happen? Then they say, "Oh, Nani send food for me."
Kasala boss. Yeah.
Now my sister turn at me say, "Hey, what happen?" Now say, "The one that no can give me it."
There you go customer.
But me, okay, me, where I don't try, guys, you need 30 minutes with beat back for laugh radio. I did do the pass with it. It is where I logo before. So at that time, and then tell that 10 that they crack in that area, and me had the one thing. I go boss outside people.
Remember, all the bad way they do.
Not so the bad, I'm not sabi more than they say. Always try to concern, but let the 10 and no meet me. Okay, I'm very sorry that we get for make fun about this part. I'll be just trying for express how written experience. So I'll go back to the Kono issue. So they say, fortunately, nobody they don't know say die. But how it's like the thunder, according to the one they we witness them, it roll like when it makes you before. Maybe allow me it roll. Then you hear now the explosion. Bang! Yes. So then say, na so this stand. I be just tell for demo. Now make I count all of them things that at least let people them feel, you know, the thing as they reach to the real side. So they say then and they hear the loud explosion. Yeah, that is to say it explode. Bang! Yeah. This now is shock. The one they where they near, especially the building the way they na the place they feel them. Yeah, they feel them. Say something really, you know, actually do happen. So then the local people them say then they call on the government. The one they waiting at Kono Koidu. Then they call on the government. Then they call on the meteorological. That's the one the way they look at weather. Yeah, the agency in charge of weather and other things. Then where they read whether rain they come, waiting they happen. And then the same way so they call on the traditional, you know, authorities them, the chief them, the paramount chief, local SM, and then the same way so call for let them investigate this particular thing where they happen. So let them investigate the thing where they happen. So for know whether this one they get for do any other thing. So they say let them take quick action because they believe say, yeah, this could be more than just natural weather activity. Then they feel say sometimes this not just the ordinary weather waking or then a tender waking waiting, but like say this gets something for do with some other thing.
So let me tell you what I understand small about Kono. Kono na place where I will go fast. I will get a friend there. Then get this place where they call Kamachende. Always this my friend they talk about this place. Me I know they hide something say if I put something positive I they go to Kamachende. One day I get for ask what is this Kamachende? We all say they threaten with them. And when they do threatening, na possibly careless, they left you something they meet at the back. You know, you get for tell me say Kamachende then get something they we na swear and the swear way they na tender. So when you talk about this thing, my mind reflects straight. Na something when na a long time something you reflect my mind to something today. So when you they talk of this investigation for see if na natural tender or na something way non natural, my mind don't reflect. When they tell now at the time for tell you say Kono, they get a particular area they will get tender swear.
Okay, so this now you see the people who they call the Ayobo. If we go down, then get the Ayobo, then they call the Ayobo, then call other people if we can looking go on. That's for the traditional side. Okay. For see if it related to that thing you talk about, so that tender swear. And then they look at the meteorological department, where responsible for look at nature, rain, the weather, for tell them back if that particular thing they get for do with nature. So now they don't go to AI, the nature, Gordian, and then they look at the artificial, the man-made, when are the which manion. And then if none of them no happen at all, then now one side and suspicion they go.
Okay.
And that's not get for do anything, then go they suspect say Koidu Holdings get an inside and there. Because you know say Koidu could be blasting, underground blasting and say they can do. Yeah. So then they look now say, if this not a witch man, if this not to nature, then who that if for be? The only person way they get fair threat and acquire all this. Please, now not get me wrong. We're not saying at them, but I they look at the possibility say if not to nature, if not a witch man, then who that now? So they want for investigate. Now the reason this made them call on government for let they actually, you know, investigate for see if this one na spiritual, yeah, let them fit on the justice way. If na other thing or because this thing, it don't they continue, it don't they repeat. So they want for no waiting the apple. And all this bentem, you can see don't no more landslide. How they call it landslide? I think how they call it tremor. The ground the tremor. Yes. And you know say the waiting to go on the activity where they go now right now, you know normal. The mining and other things. So you get that tremor, the ground they shake, bang bang bang.
No, but it's possible. You don't say maybe you will discuss at one point where you will explain how the people that they dig on the way you show me the picture.
Yes.
I really shocked.
So and not only the underground, they don't dig all them. You said they dig the big mining company now. The one that will be do artisanal mining now. They don't left boku all. So now like you get this floor now. You don't dig. Waiting they happen. A risk, yeah. So now they say the people them within another area they're afraid, and they need answer they need answer and they need protection at that area. This not the concern where they actually get. So authority them, they actually they urge people for let them come as they advise them, say let them actually they not then different host them during any time within things that they happen as then they continue for investigate. So far this now waiting come out from Kono, and recently people they don't die out of this same kind of thing, but today officially they not get any report say person don't die yet.
Well, family members them, we still they open our eyes them, we cameras them for see what's in they happen. We will bring them back to now any development we get na Kono. We dey bring them back to now, but it's very, very, very simple for observe. Natural thunder na saloon. We can know the month them way we can get heavy thunders in the saloon. We know the month the inside rain season where BC they can come out that light. But the way how thing they happen, indeed somebody right now the comments say not to see them say don't begin for the happen at Kono. Indeed, as a talk. Like what I tell you so, it remind me of some things the way I be done the but Kono, but that come out in the area, and people they confirm at the comments. But still, we know they confirm. We know they have for confirm. We there for give now waiting come up, and we still they sit up for see who side then they able for end. I'm saying now this now it happen. Then we could come back and tell now see they say now this now it happen. Mind you, we are they always talk on top of the own talk. We know they just sit down, we talk and conclude for nobody.
Okay, so this is a program where now we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and we can go now for look into the big issues them where we don't get inside the program. We want to talk about us so we can continue. And 10 days don't go, we not hear any statements about the unexplained wealth of the alleged unexplained wealth of the First Lady, where we have been dealing with now, and look at other area then. So we'll continue with the conversation today and plenty other one them inside the show. Ajibu Tijanjalo, they with we, like we said just now, and one more time, welcome inside the show with we, for we come and open the discussion now, proper one. Again, one more time, Kusha and Kabo, Ajibu.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sengapia. Thank you, Baibure, and thank you, listeners and viewers.
Okay, so do you have, I want to open this conversation like this. Let you start usai you want for good. Lead we, yeah. Out of all of the things that we don't hear, from where this May begin, in fact, from February, March to this May, what's in the biggest issue we catch your attention past all?
There can be quite a number of issues them don't catch my attention. Believe you me. This now like where you go, where particular leaf, you go, where cassava leaf, you go, where green, all not the same ground, all they compete against each other. All they grow, all they compete against each other. From the Koidu Holdings issue to the unexplained wealth where you don't talk about, to the IMF issue where don't they happen, to the fact that we see the clerk of parliament come up blatantly complete disregard of the ethics, morals, and expectation of somebody who holding guy office to make statement for saying that this I want to do, from the fact that we see the anti-corruption man, commissioner, no less a person, grab when they talk about unexplained wealth and they show picture income quickly, can't defend. You start, you confuse, you say, what? I don't understand this. When they do their thing, let's say the anti-corruption boss specifically, when it be they decide for gap and go write a press release, for whatever reason, defending the First Lady. I mean, not to say the First Lady do anything bad, but what in the good do, what did they think now in mind? Did they work for the First Lady? A allegiance not to the First Lady, they first before anybody else. If in fact that's so, not a man way worth insult, if in fact that's so, a man way through liberalism now gets the job, but you're not a lawyer. You get other people and say when a lawyer, you get a profession where it gets high integrity where you get to protect. So you get for somehow play the game and not make us so blatant. So like I say, if I answer your question, I know it will pinpoint one thing. The thing then they happen one after the other, and I took plenty. From where we don't really say the president, they go clean the reputation of Sierra Leone, we may not be know waiting and be the bad repetition in the first place. I know we know we not sabi, I not sabi anybody with the bad repetition. We did the go clean. But for when they say they go clean, it has been one issue after the other, one issue after the other. And like I will be talking now, long time ago, when I said talker, the just like Deca case, I don't know so. You know the guy again, it's done, it's finished, it's over. How police tell you say we are not there again, we don't hand them over to the competent authority. We get all the ingenuity, the technicality, and the acumen for handling foreign affairs. Now they get what it take for investigate drug cases. We don't hand that to them. You know, we read again. So the issues then, Boku, we can talk about all of them, really.
All right. We continue for the way to inside the program. Since you don't already highlight them, let me focus on the issues then, the one after the other. I mean, let you expand on them. Let you add more flesh into them for we. The most recent one, I'll start with one. $2.1 million scandal over the First Lady. And I love to come with this thing inside. Maybe, I'll be honest with Salon people. Maybe my own bias is that for this particular issue. OCC PR or RP actually come up and say, this is not what we investigate to the world. We find out, say, at least the First Lady gets at least 10 properties then in Gambia. We get for do it apartments, get for do it house, get for do it hotel, and then say now in close family member getting in two half border we will call step border, a mama and incest safe, then 4 and then buy all of them property they did. To the tune of at least $2.1 million. Well, the argument now, people want to see, us book for confirm say yes, now the First Lady get them. And then the First Lady come out and tell we in a very short passing na the Facebook live, he say, then just they go and snap people and host and video people and host them and say I ain't get them. And only wait, I only book that word for me. If I say then they go and snap people their host or video people their host and say na me get them, do you put sense into that the first before we go to the rest of the thing we want for ask? What in that they try for talk about?
Okay, so clearly, within the First Lady indicates is that not to be get a host. In other words, when I go take picture of people and host exactly within a right now, I mean that's a want for make you think or say I have absolutely nothing to do with those houses, absolutely nothing. I not get family relationship with the person we get them, I not be part owner of them. I not assist or help in the acquiring of those homes. I don't know them at all. That is what she wants you to believe, and that's what she's indicating in that statement there on Facebook. That when they go and take picture, they're all over the place no more. When I go take picture, I can't see on my own. Then me, for can't spend me time now and can't begin to defend myself. I'm not going to defend it. That's what she's saying essentially.
But Ajibu, upon that statement day, the First Lady, this is not the person where we get video naya, we get photos with a dress where is snap na that compound day, with somebody where is snap with where try for come papi show na social media. Well, you know me aware, I don't think the lady aware of that particular post. As far as I'm concerned, he proud for chill and drink with the First Lady na that, beautiful compound day he come and post. But now the First Lady give the statement say he not gets hands on their property, but we'll get them proof there. What you think with them kind of thing today?
And that's not deployed. Now deployed that one day where explicitly can tell you say I not get hand for their business. For their house then you. Always what they tell you say, when they go and take picture, when they can put them saying I'm house. So the idea there now for somehow gets a few percent of the people that will listen to that, for let them not listen, but they say, there's a question mark there. There is some amount of doubt. There's a reasonable doubt. And with the expectation that once now they don't come inside the system, then we'll talk about that and talk about that. And sometimes that they go overcome the fact of the substance itself, you know, owing to the fact that we don't get serious state capture to the point where who say you go expect civil society when they run or go get information, or go get first-hand information. They're not doing it anymore. Or make you go get journalists them, wait for the run, for go get first-hand information. They may do it, and if they find out saying that's true, they're free to come out and publish down there because they go shut them down, they go completely shut them down. But the strategy now for when you make that statement, then for try or get some people then for bringing about some doubt, for say, something not to do. But me and you know, say international organization then we publish down there. Not gonna be that callous. Of course, they don't do their fact findings. They don't do serious estimation. They get enough gravitas for believe say we will back up what we talk. No credible news outfit they gap will make outlandish statement like that and the irresponsible and reckless statement. You know, engaged by yellow journalism only for make they either sue them, they get reputation and damage, or they get for pay some serious amount of money. You know, no, I don't think so. There's some truth to that, certainly. And any serious individual, when they, you know, identify something like that and the wealth we not commensurate to how you earnings. If I put out a press statement, if I can clean, okay, because that they amount to unexplained wealth. Okay, it shows say there is a disproportionate amount of resource or income we go into that property. So you need for A, distance yourself properly, or B, show how you don't generate sufficient income for acquire all the one day in such a short time. If you have not done that, if you have not said anything, then it means that you have really nothing to say. People should be worried.
Because what do we look at now? For if Ajibu tell we say, you know, ever sabi America, which of course Ajibu don't go America, and other person come and say, no, in fact, Ajibu don't go all of the states in America where you deny that day. If we end up for find out, say yes, Ajibu, they inside one of the states in America, and in fact, a two party with a man or in Western America, within Western America, and it do this and this and this. If we're able to prove that, and not likely be say you they lie about the other things as well.
Of course. If you lie about one thing, then you lie about several other things. Of course. Of course.
Because the reason why, you know, the house we they talk about, the house in question, one of the house in question, where according to the investigative report, where in say now for shut them down, make them they do that one in day. Then say the host where now about $500,000. Now in mama in name, in mama where I not sabi mama would then say in mama name Tik Danke. Now in name this house day. And then show it overhead aerial photo of that particular, you know, house. And then when we analyze them, we watch in 2024, before Madabio in actual birthday, it go na Gambia. And Madabio go inside this compound. Now they didn't throw big time lavish party for Madabio. Now inside the same compound, this lady do a video with joy and say, I'm happy I get the privilege for day inside Fatima Bio's in residence. And then he snap, he not tap though, the same clothes where the lady wear with pink and white, the same ribbon. Now, the same clothes where Fatima wear when her flowering green clothes, Africana with a pan with, you know, black mesh. Now, the same clothes, Ian Madabio been there pan the party with. When mean say the lady with happiness talk and pull Fatima in secret now 2024. Where we not be aware of this and then say not be ever feel say we forever know this. So if 2024 they prove waiting investigation pull in 2025, what do you think?
Personally, Timino Goody and not see property before now. I don't know about property, but we had where we don't follow for this long. Don't prove for be unprecedented in journalism. We had is exceptional, really, and therefore, with una atypical sense of journalism, I mean, I will find it difficult for belief say when I don't know, not do due diligence in the fact that which one they say not true. Because now you don't even bring circumstantial evidence into all of this. Because the mother you celebrated a birthday, they were in the house. You talk about clothing where First Lady had on in the house when pictures were taken. You get a picture of the house, you saw the particular venue, you saw the house situated. So me, I don't get doubts. I believe in it too. You know, I believe in it too. And with all waiting that happen, and the fact that they come to the close of the two-term office, and just with the manner in which they don't run the economy, there's nothing to write home about, really. So you would expect, you know, in the process for them to get at themselves, they build a castle away from say Leone, who side and where would they and leave after presidency. So for me, I believe say which one they present to win a troop, you know, and they have not denied it. They themselves have not denied it. By now, somebody, when an official spokesperson of the First Lady, will can make a statement or put out a statement where they speak to that and, you know, unequivocally dissociate the First Lady from that, if not true. But if they have not done that, if they have not said that, and they allow this for die a natural death, then it means that it is a fact, it is true, and we should continue to investigate. Mr. ACC boss supposed to investigate. He may not be able to prosecute. The law might not allow him, but he should investigate because he should want to know the facts. Should want to know the facts.
I wonder whose investigation where we will get. Audit reports come and tell we say the office of the First Lady received money for the answer for our girls, but it not show almost ever receive them, how he spend them, and not get anything like that. And the president come and defend and say the First Lady no account for money. He don't account for money, spend them by the people picking them of this country. If the man of all the defend a woman, when of course when the audit report come after that statement, it shows say money when the First Lady take it unaccounted for. It tell when the BBC say it spend them on First Ladies them we come inside the country and it make hotel for them. It tell when in Facebook Live say it pay flight stay for them, it pay hotel fee for them. Two different things on the same issue, two different statements on the same issue. You'd expect any findings because similarly we don't see fake receipts come out from the office of the president according to the audit report. But now, instead of them actually take action, we see them promote the scope to ambassador, the secretary to the president to ambassador. So what do you expect?
I don't expect anything. And the president's statement, as you say, could best be described as despondent and gloomy. It just can't make a statement but not address the issue at hand. And you just don't bring about something very critical. There were receipts issued from establishments that we don't deny, say, we don't know nothing about this. The Auditor General pursue the aspect of determining the veracity of the receipts then she was able to establish that the receipts then they were not issued by the people that were then say issue. Then go after that woman because they say not follow a procedure as to how we establish truth or untruth. But the facts saying are true, no matter. I want mimic this to what we call defamation of character. By Burges and if I can't talk about you, a poor you need, a talk what you are in be, a defamation of character. Okay, that can be cause for a serious civil suit. We go cost me plenty of money. However, if in fact what you are talking about you not true, then nothing no dey for do with that. We not get no side for care people. And that is the same with waiting happen. Receipts then they, when I say the procedure where they use for find out a wrong, so based on that, now pull down woman come up. But na be lie? No, not to lie. 30 they nobody not defend that. Then one day they don't say not to wish you then receipt, then the 30 they nobody not defend that. And I think the establishment must be concerned about the people that we don't call so, from the secretary to president to the scope and all of that. The scope, now the man where they handle president in schedule, the man where they request which he need for the ABC. The vote controller is the secretary president. That's the vote controller. Now the person that one day where they make the final retirement, when the scope don't come on and sleep, it don't come. And this now we get all for incidentals. We take 10,000, we take 30,000. We use so much portion. Now the balance is now retire. Or we use all. Now the permanent, the icon, the SP, now they do the final retirement now to finance. And we get department and of finance, there are procedures to follow. So me, I can wonder how that happen. You know, because if you know retire correctly, then if we activate a query, department day for that, or the general department activate a query, we will show something left open. So I don't know how they're able to go around all of that to the extent where their officer they are, rather than ask them for explain, but you remove them commodity, make them they out of the system anyway. Now where they did and I make you go again, call their name. Where they don't go, you don't see them again, you don't call their name. You pull them commodity, you post them somewhere else. And no one has said anything up to this point.
All right. So quick something on this same issue. Now only with all of them things I would want to see, so whether the first lady gets right for get money or not, we be actually feel say them be investigate. Yeah, but Francis come and tell you say no, they not ever investigate them. Only within and check and see whether any other first lady apart from man they don't get access to the country couple. Okay, it confirm that they say yes, they don't get access. But wait, the other question what you mean? Even if you get access to country couple, does that mean you not for be accountable whenever you take couple and for just be free of charge, spend no check, almost how you want for spending on my business? Who serious institution? For example, what institution say for being there where you carry money, where you can explain how you go use them. So who side down who's country that one the way because you get access to them if for just be free.
Secretary, this now is syndicate. A syndicate. In the Republic of Sierra Leone, you have the in the Republic of Sierra Leone, you have the parliament. Parliament then rule na government now for make sure say government spend money judiciously. Government for tell what you want for do with money. Now then for approve you taking the money and then for make sure so you spend the money how you will spend them. That is why the role of parliaments now 3. Okay. 1, represent your party in a parliament. 2, for make law. Most important, and for provide oversight. Every ministry, department of agency within a government where they spend money get a committee in a parliament where not to party with parliament, not to party with them. Then for dealing a parliament for make sure say the money where you request you now you really need, then B you spend on for which you're supposed to spend on. So if you come to a first lady spending public funds in a manner way not satisfying to the public, it behooves Parliament for ask the question. But can they ask the question? No. Are they going to do that? No. No, SLPP business. So now a big syndicate, but the system there in place. Okay, First Lady not gets allocation. In allocation, they come out from the benefits from whatever the State House they get. So the sector president for touch base with the First Lady knows activity one for engagement. Okay, include down the into in budgeting, we will bring into in budget, such that when they make the allocation, enough for say that money they now for First Lady in activity. But in Sierra Leone, budget is tied to activity. Okay, you therefore get an activity for make them give budget. We don't change that system there, where you go take money no more, what you not spend, you give back. No, we don't change the system where you get for list your activity. When you list your activity, you present them to finance. Then if you go to Parliament, you go defend them. When you cross Parliament, there might be need for me you can defend them to finance. Once you defend them and finance accept them, then you get for do what you call committal. You get for commit the money. Okay, agree 3 billion now you say you want. You say you get recurrent expenditure, like bill this, bill that, you get statutory travel to UN General Assembly na FDR, AU travel na FDR, then they fine. Then you get other activity they will want for engagement. You put all that together. That has to be committed. You therefore go now to Accountant General Office, you commit the activity then they so then line item then they boom, 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 boom. When you're ready for engage partner activity, then now you go raise the voucher, you attach platform 1, you send, they approve and say yes, you get that committal today. Then you attach platform 2, or let them pull the money from you and send account to your own bank for make you engage in the activity. However, the president and the vice president are the only office where get what we call self-accounting. Self-accounting, they take all the money where they require, where they say they get out to them. Where they don't done, they self still get for retire. Okay, any other establishment get for raise voucher, attach platform 1 where they inform Accountant General and say I want this money and check for make sure say yes, I don't commit them. Platform 2 where they actually allow the money for more. But office of the president and our vice president, they only they give you all the money, then they do after the fact. But when First Lady don't use whatever money they allocate to them, they still need for retire under the First Lady, you know, as an addendum to the presidency office. That has not happened. The other thing is when you begin enter into such huge quantum of money, okay, huge quantum of money in the billions, then that one they necessitate for make them establish an administrative office for the First Lady right away. If not small money here or there, yes, then they still attach them to the presidency office. But if they begin spend continuously huge amount of money, that requires a need for an administrative office. You need to get an accountant, you need to get an assistant secretary, a senior assistant secretary, a deputy secretary, maybe a permanent secretary. You got to bring all things come into place if she's spending money like that. But that has not happened because they want the system for be that irregular.
No. It actually gets all learning there. According to the audit report, it get accountant, it gets this, it gets office, it gets secretary, it gets a whole office setup. But outside the not there now for account back for liquidate.
Huh?
Outside they know they actually, you know, outside they know they actually cooperate with. Now, how if for report back, how if for be transparent, how if for show back, waiting they don't get, how you use them and waiting left.
That is because you don't have, you know, the accountant where they get an in-house accountant now for their own purpose. Not to accountant for Accountant General Office. Then an accountant for themselves or do what they need for do. Then when they hire for themselves. Not to accountants we connect them to government. That is why you're not retiring. If you get an accountant who connected to government, then he has a responsibility but make sure say they retire money where they spend. They get a responsibility, but make sure say they commit 10-line item they need to activity. Not to any kind thing no more you go spend money for. You know, so it's a new system because they want it to be that way. They want for the corruption continue for happen.
So Ajibu, this now the same first lady, not look inside corruption. Now the same first lady, where we give a statement say, in no they collect money, where means say government no they pay our money. All waiting in they do, if they do because in as somebody we add working. Always this woman and they contradict herself. After that statement day, we can't get this report. We tell we say first lady, they allocate public funds to them where it not able use according to the way how it's supposed for use them. But a man come and defend and say, a woman not use this money for buy lipstick or makeup. He use them to the same salon people and picking them. So this kind of person now property them were very expensive like this don't come out. It come for defend like say not to in an or in an no day upon the prove them all where they come out right now. Waiting at the level of trust where they would put all the statements the way the first lady they try for give out now for what she earn come out and then properties there.
Very low level of trust. Very, very, very low. Very low level of trust. Very low. But like I say, when you think about what's in the happening around them, okay, all president in a salon gets 2 terms of 5 years. We don't approach the midway of the last year. So you got to think, okay, then stewardship in a salon, is it one to be proud of? Certainly not. You know, so therefore, somebody going to begin to think about where would be my safe abode? Where do I go? Where do I relax? So you go for see the inclination there for let somebody begin acquire property outside and for make yourself comfortable and things of that nature. You can see that. You can see that. It doesn't take a rocket science. You can see that. I mean, listen, if they're not prepared themselves when they leave out of office, then that would be quite foolish of them. Now, does that mean that for be rogues? Does that mean that for be corrupt? No, but that would be quite foolish of them if they're not prepared themselves for the retirement, especially where you know, say, what has happened in the last 10 years, okay? Now, nothing but a ploy. Nothing no work in a salon. Nothing no work in a salon, bro. We don't move from recession to depression, and we continue for day in depression. What's in a recession? Recession now where you get a long period of constraint na the economy. The economy they dwindle. Your GDP they down, unemployment get they down, all your macroeconomic indicators them not they flourish. Okay, over a 6-month period, when that happens, you day in a recession. When that they continue for happening, okay, beyond that, into years and years, then you don't go into depression. And come on, all indication until we say we are depressed, we are the most unhappy country in the world, the most blackouts they pass anybody else, corruption but they pass anybody else. I mean, it's there for you to see. So I don't know what record, okay, what record the administration will run on. I don't know what record they'll run on. So certainly you would see the quest for get some side for we live outside of Sierra Leone after presidency.
So Ajibu, according to our constitution, we get an anti-corruption commission. Never mind the position where they don't put themselves right now. But we Sierra Leoneans, we still they expect say this is not a concern for them because them kind things they are where they happen, they're supposed to investigate and give you the truth. As I say, I repeat, never mind the side where them position themselves. But you feel say with this kind of team where they an anti-corruption commission, Fatima Bio will be investigated?
No. But come on, how? Okay, let Fatima Bio out of this. Fatima Bio is a mother. She's a sister. She's the wife of the president. Okay, and the wife of the president, now just like the president, of course, they know they prosecute them. They can't even a court. Okay, so it's a waste of time. But when you look at anti-corruption, you look how they operate over the years. Anti-corruption gap put out a statement under their logo, but Koidu Holdings. We say Koidu Holdings not pay tax When you hold is not do this, they not do this, they're corrupt, they are this, and they investigate them. Whose jurisdiction will you get for investigate Koidu Holdings, a private company? How? If Koidu Holdings not pay tax, now anti-corruption business nowadays, I mean, something in the way they happen in Salon way, it defies belief. It's so nonsensical, it defies belief. If Koidu Holdings not pay tax, if a company where they operate in Salon not pay tax, now anti-corruption business nowadays, where NIA where they collect tax? Where the line ministry where they provide policy for that establishment? Where the directorate? When are the technical arm? What's an anti-corruption campaign? Anti-corruption is business. Now for look at people the way they work at government, where they misuse government money, okay, unexplained wealth and things like that. Like what you don't see so where they happen in Gambia. Somebody where they spend more. But a private company, whose business will you get? And you know, for say Francis Belpara na lawyer, na intelligent man, na young man, they get other people them around them. So when it makes some superfluous statement like that, they under the logo of anti-corruption, you start to wonder for say, what's he don't go inside this man? What's in where they make himself food? Because you don't make yourself food. How you get business before you hold it? You get NRA. If NRA if no one no pay tax, now NRA force now they go talk to them. Not you. Has nothing to do with anti-corruption. Not for corruption, Andy.
From where Francis Benkefala begin work out working stick and he makes so knifeful.
They don't pay tax to anti-corruption, not to crime. I mean, a crime, but na contractual agreement in them book. Okay, we will question and continue the establishment and operation at the country. But it's not corruption. No.
We look at that one there as well, because for example, if they go against the labor law, they know they pay their worker them, the labor ministry you get a labor congress where they all serve there for interfering to them things and they. If they come for tax like you don't rightly say, of course the NIA gets punishment. Look for example, when EDSA not pay NIA then tax, what thing they do? They not go lock them. When SLRSA not pay, they not go lock them. So why anti-corruption not interfere by EDSA? Why anti-corruption not interfere by SLRSA? Not just Koidu Holdings. Is it that they cannot for say we didn't support in solidarity with the First Lady?
Yeah, that's what it is. Not anti-corruption matter now. I don't know how. I wish somebody can explain to me what make the audacity, the temerity, the I mean, it's just ridiculous that you then agree. The spokesman when in challenger, he say no, the commissioner talk as in commissioner, not as NIA, not as ACC boss. But the man
with the logo of ACC, the commissioner, the different, then the please all two now, a different as Francis and then as ACC.
Nothing the fella knows, sir. Nothing the fella know for say in boss put a statement out under the logo. But let go talk like that in national television. You know, how is that anti-corruption problem? How? Are you kidding me? It's like a private company. They thief their own money and business. Then do something different than in business. If they don't pay tax, not anti-corruption business nowadays. The first point of call na NRA. We are not exhaust all possible measures. Listen, and people also, when we get a discussion, we talk and we anticipate them problem here. We say, what's in the First Lady, what they do? Not fine thing for every people them. But it might be a problem. We did say that when we had the discussion. This now a labor dispute. A labor dispute, any labor arrangement is guided by a collective bargaining engagement. They don't sit down and get union. We don't talk, say we want A, B, C in terms of salary, we want A, B, C in terms of fringe benefit, and so on and so forth. And sign for a period of time. Where that time they don't, when they negotiate back, when I maintain, when I add, when I modify, when there is a dispute, when I get an agreement, an industrial action, there are steps to take. One, when I go negotiate, meaning that the union will can sit down and get a discussion with the company. And this one I be saying, and this one I not say. If that they fail, when I go enter into mediation, when a third party, a neutral person, they can talk. Which is probably what the First Lady did, which is fine. Okay, they can mediate. If that fail, we get waiting and called arbitration. Arbitration, now, a third party, they come back, okay, can listen to both sides and make a judgment, whatever, and make a binding judgment. If all now they fail, now go court. But industrial action, they go court right away, so want you. And put measures in place. Listen, we bread and butter and salon, my mining. We want for let agriculture be that, but agriculture has not happened. Then they tell we say they can put gas all over the place. Waiting at that place where they call again, we be supposed for being res camp. Call them
Tomabum.
Thank you very much. Tomabum, not so. Then they tell we say Tomabum, they can produce so much kind of gas. They can begin put this, put that, put that. All of that have turned out to be a look. Nothing has happened. So mining activity, really and truly, are a mainstay. So therefore, we forgot them. We forgot them and make sure we pay attention to them. But because we get government officials with their hand dirty, where you don't go reduce themselves and foolish themselves to them people they are. They don't compromise their integrity, whereby they're not able to manage the situation. That came out very clearly from the First Lady. He said, then get dog them. He said, some man won't collect brown envelope. Because you start to wonder for, say, ministry, department, and agency. Ministry, you roll for provide policies, give a policy direction. You get the directorate, where for enforce the technical aspect of the activity. You get the labor ministry. Labor ministry, you get the directorate there, where now then for actually deal with NTI, where they talk about so forced negotiation, deal with mediation, deal with arbitration and all of that. All them also don't fail. Is that what has happened? To the extent where the First Lady had to go there and go do what we're not supposed to do. I mean, the First Lady acted in good faith. Initially, I've been taken and say, this First Lady a little anxious, so a mago small. But women, how now they can meet them, how now they get involved inside. I mean, the company got to be foolish. But God say it's really First Lady. What you mean? If you're supposed to pay me every Friday, at that time, that becomes cash. But you begin pay me every Tuesday they pay me, every Tuesday they pay me. If you continue that for 1 year, the Tuesday don't turn contractual. If you don't pay me Tuesday, they can't go to court. Same way where you grab, you say the First Lady not to government policy, but you can't give paper go to them. You get series of emails and I don't go back and forth. Well, you don't invite her now. She's part of your discussion now. So you cannot say anything. So she didn't know. Yeah. You don't invite her. Well, come on. If I want to sell Motoka, I tell you, me and you shake hands, you listen, you get for sell and you. Like I don't sign paper. I don't talk and say I get for sell and you, I will sell and you. Then I contract and now for that, conciliation. But in any case, the First Lady able for go inside it because they establish government entity then don't fail. Okay, they don't fail, and we see and clearly see that because the whole government not seem for they run with a proper synergy. Okay, things are very loose. Left hand don't know what in the right hand they do. This one the Mordecai, this time the Mordecai, this man Tinapian and then yeah, name as chief minister, but they can only help a few people there. Go help and then people there. You see the president as a papa, right? The president the supporter as against him wealth. The president not seem for the protecting wealth. I mean the reputational damage, the way how we can't look like scallywag, how it looks so funny, unbelievable. This could have been really one of the most vibrant First Lady ever. Okay. But for some of those things, are really happy. Okay.
Ajibu, let me look at this pattern. Because the president say it is against lawlessness and corruption, they make any time where we hear, think come out from the opposition side, everybody in the government, they talk about that issue there, including Madabio in one or two of in public statements, then he must talk about them. For example, when it comes to corruption, he must talk about them. The one and they're not good for the country. Now this then do. Now I am them. And they go talk in the public statement, they go talk in the national address and other side. But we find out, say, anytime when we get national issue, we're very close to them. The issue of just Lidekers and in your first girl picking, and not ever blow in breath on them, not even on Twitter, and not ever. The issue of in wife right now, and not ever. And what's in this thing? Is it that anything now where it not talk about and where in government one for shelf or one for put under the carpet? Now, thing where they aware of they're guilty and they know say they get hands in, and anything where they not get hands in, and then they want for use for maybe vuvuzela.
Exactly. But then old people like can say, time will speak, and I not talk so. Initially, when they come, they beget Francis, which is the man named David Francis. We use one kind of word.
Egregious corruption.
Egregious. I mean to say we corrupt bad. But at the time, all waiting people in the arena waiting it will tell them. There was nothing to measure as far as then. Okay, now be that's not be there for measure. But after 7 years now, okay, people are able to do the measurement. And anybody will grab talk them kind talk them, they will only make a fool of themselves. Okay, the confusion with it amongst them, the mystification, this puzzlement with it amongst them, it is show every day. We don't change full minister of finance. The man will be the hall about bread and butter issue. Okay, then pull and commodity and make him how they call him chief minister. They don't push him to the corner.
But it not be a lie. It talk. I say even 3 or 4 finance ministers after, and no way for change the situation.
Yeah. Well, that's true. And it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
And be honest.
Now here we are. Just the other day, I mean, I let this minister. Well, I listen to them. I say, wow, this minister is a spokesman. I mean, a spokesman not to somebody where for always can begin lie. That's not what a spokesman is. A spokesman have to identify good things that we say genuinely good, propagate, promote, proliferate, disseminate, amplify. Okay? Take responsibility for things way bad. But if we for say the good, it beaucoup pass the bad. But if you want to defend all things, no more make like for say you na machine, that's not spokesman. No. Take responsibility for the thing way bad. Not talk too much about time, but recognize something way bad, but amplify the good thing. Amplify them, blow them up. That's what a spokesman does. Give me facts and figures. Here we are. We don't talk about State House. We don't talk about State House. We don't talk about receipts. What's in blatant past that? We talk good at Parliament. Paran Tarawali. You take you with. Again, in an administration, we get what we call the vote controller. We're not the head of the administration. Okay?
They sign all, key principal documents.
In an organization, and go say secretary general. In a commission, you go say they say executive secretary. In a ministry, we say a permanent secretary. In parliament, now the clerk of parliament. Now in they receive all correspondence where they can sign, any statement where parliament want make to the outside world or the organization want make to the outside. Now two are they pass. Now in the sign up now on the hand. Now in they do all the budgets. All man can tell her what in they want. Now in go advise you whether or not this makes sense or not make sense. This now work. This not to work. They go advise you say no. This way you don't say you want produce and nothing will work. And the other ministry can work the one and advise you.
When include employing somebody. When include for letting employ somebody, you must get an idea of what that is possible.
Of course. And now this is where my confusion comes. Okay? We get what's in and call local staff. Much like an embassy. Embassy get diplomatic staff where they send from Salon Camp. You get local staff where they hire and the country. In government, you get what we call casual staff. Staff where you don't need all the time. You're going to need them this month. For the next 3 months, you don't need that again. For then one day, you go do a voucher and request a salary grant. Okay? A grant. when the 3 months done, the quarter done, if they're still there, you request salary grants for them again. Then give them money for 3 months. When it only done, if you add, you add. Done at one side now. Now, then all other staff, government staff, you get what you call Public Service Commission, when are they supposed to do the recruitment for you. You get what they call HRMO, Human Resource Management Office, when are they set the terms of your employment, salary, benefits, there, and whatnot, and so on. So man, they get pension, so man, they get what you call ex gratia. Ex gratia now. People in way they work for government, but at the end of your term, mostly political appointees, you get 15 or 40% of the total amount where you work for the whole time where you did it, ex gratia in you.
In other words,
salary,
you work extra time, all that they put inside it.
Yeah. Where you don't work done, we're going to also all man get retirement, so to speak. Not 60 years. So man, when most political appointee we get, then get what you get called ex gratia, 15% ex gratia. Where work done, government done, you work done, they look all which you be work from where you be did it. If now 3 billion, then take 15% of 3 billion, then pack and then give you your retirement and they go and goodbye. Okay, much like minister. If minister serve for 3 years inside as minister, okay, minister not get I call them
retirement benefit
pension. Then take 40% of the total money we work when a minister, then yeah, goodbye. Now you benefits down there. And work that's so they pay. So you get into so HRMO now in the set up all that kind of thing. Mostly now what you get at government that we call a composite salary. Because what in government they do, that socialist got they pay you for your insurance, the medical insurance, they pay you for transportation, they pay you for your telephone, blah 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 blah. Then get what you call composite salary now with it. One money down there for take care of all that thing and the HRMO now in the do. Now, if this man brings somebody come in the position of director of human resource. At the Sidon, I also have Sidon, government get grade level. Okay, you can start off maybe grade 6, but then lowest clerk, then that one they did grade 6, they goes grade 7. Grade 7 probably will be senior assistant secretary, grade 8 could be senior assistant secretary, then grade 9 could be deputy secretary, grade 9. Then when you reach grade 10, you don't reach permanent secretary, but a junior permanent secretary, you can go up to 14, and still permanent secretary. Okay, when you go to grade 16, now Director General. Director General, they two sides. The Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Like the two sides, and then we get Director General. Okay, grade 16 people there. Then from there, you go up now. Human Resource Director, okay, the Secretary to the Vice President, the Secretary to the President, then the final man now, when I the Secretary, the Head of Civil Service. John Mylan, okay, and so in line. But so somebody when a director of human resources, I believe that's a grade between grade 14 and 16. We're in a big position, Andy. A permanent secretary position, Andy. But director, a permanent secretary position. So therefore, PSC for no water, human resource department for no water. Accountant, well, I'm not call accountant general. Accountant general not order they give them. They don't get this show. Pay this person you pay. Accountant general. But finance for Sabi water, okay, the financial sector for Sabi water. So all them why are so supposed for raise some kind of query. Okay, they're supposed for raise some kind of query. Okay, but now say they're not the work this, so they don't know all what they know approve and what not and so on. We don't know in our work, what not and so on. But in the head of parliament. If for see that director, they supposed when they get meeting with in senior management staff. So if she's not showing up for work, he should know that. Apart from the fact that I work. So that is blatant corruption. And not care you make a turn and blatant corruption. That Monday, I then bring come back. So every effort about corruption, my man, are rubbish. I don't want to
so when we look at this sort of thing, then don't bring the man back. And for the second time, now, they don't do what we call prove which. It come and tell we say, if we get an assignment with Ngam, and the assignment with Ngam, now for where APC get a majority, they not forget the speaker. And if you watch what happened, when APC get a majority, they first kick out 10 from court. And as that they go on, then do the election, and then they make Abbas Bundu as the speaker. And he tell we, parentally in a video tell we say, he know what he do for change the results, for change the figure for the speaker election. Because APC been get the majority na parliament. And if APC been get the speaker, it for been cripple them as a government. So a civil servant, not a politician, civil servant, we're supposed to be apolitical, don't come out and make them confession in the not a corruption case that day.
A corruption case, but me I know a lot of fool myself. Okay, parent sit down a civil servant position. We plenty civil servant day, we administratively equipped to take that position there, but the president start corruption number one from yonder. We go take parent and compensate them with that position there. Okay, so if can put if I can't take monkey, I put it on the banana farm, then it take the banana and eat them. Then I say no, what's that I put you there for? Then I me food. Because I expect them to do that. Now I make a put on it. Okay. So I know they blame them. I blame the why he put on it. They put on it for a reason. They had special instructions on what to do, and that's exactly what he did. Because not to like say we short of administrator. Then they plenty. Then they na HRM where they sit on they plenty. Senior man and they propose. You choose a politician, a parliamentarian. And not only a parliamentarian, somebody will be very voice for us. Para and the current deputy leader of government business. Young man.
Lamina.
No. That's what I said. The young man from who? Yala ones with the wear glasses too. Young man.
I don't forget his name.
I don't forget. But anyway, the deputy leader. Now then two na party, and then they go sit down at cafeteria, then they sit down together in parliament. Well, they get parliament sitting close of parliament, and then they beat the table for this woman. Them down, na papa can go na do. Them down. And a parent not to any kind decent boy. Now then be the beat table, pam, they cause confusion. That's parent for you. No get no contribution they make fanatic, but wait 10 can for beat table and a parent and that parent and the check. You say you want transformer to wait into civil servant.
No, but actually, he talk and he say he been get assignments, and of course, if he na confusion is, and he make and clear say na Ayobu for the which man they win at APC, so that na the assignment for go set confusion, and he succeed in doing that.
The guy where they talk na Sidiki. Sorry,
Sidiki,
but so me, yeah, Sidiki. So me, I need the whole parent responsible at all. Parent was sent there to do exactly what he is doing and what he has done. So President Marabio in corruption number one, okay, there are quite a number of people there who get the administrative skills and know how to manage parliament to the extent where all this hala with the vision will happen. President Marabio, don't care. He doesn't care about corruption. He doesn't care. Okay, because if he care, he don't go take Param Puchayanda in the first place because that will raise a lot of eyebrows. But going beyond that, Parana don't engage in the highest form of corruption, deception. It's just bad. It's just bad for me to get a ghost worker, and that ghost worker, they happen for me, you work for that matter. And the fact that you go and go pay money back. In fact, if the rest of the parliamentarians will do for me as far as I'm concerned, they're scallywags. Because why they continue for Sidoni? Why? What are you telling me? What that tells me about your integrity. It tells me about your integrity. It tells me that the parliament cannot be taken seriously. Parliamentary rule, it's on the parliamentary rule, because it's constitutional, I make it did it. But for tell me, say, they can do without parliament, 100%. In fact, they are doing without parliament. Since they go to parliament, no more for let them see who follow the constitution. But do they care? No, they don't. Well, all things pass.
So, Ajibu, in case una party succeed for take back this power, with all of the things that we see, you go able assure we say, we will tell we say, una go able come fet for we make them things are not repeat. We mean say, una young man them not get for can repeat some of the things that will happen. You feel say it possible?
I will tell you for a fact, say the people of Salon no go allow that to happen. Sir. Number one. Then number two, plenty but we get integrity. Plenty but we get option. Not all politics are depend on for me survival. I get profession, I get option, no matter what thing happen, pass the world close. But if the world not close, I will always get something for do. Where I go able for pay me mortgage them, take care of my family, take care of all man, no matter what. So therefore, for Mecca go engage in corruption, it would be far-fetched. Okay. And then not only that, whose kind of legacy you want left? Okay, so I'm not gonna tell you say Asabi Allman is a APCO, but some of we will go against that and the 110% for saying no, that cannot happen. We cannot go. Listen, the people of Sierra Leone gains. You hear some man say APCSL people at the Puel Salon, the two parties there for go, not knowing that they like if you can go to that party, like the same people they know where they go inside it. Difference not in a way no more. But that's how disgusted they are. So we must make sure that when we come back, when we do come back, okay, we get people in way, sabi dot the I's and cross the T's. Make sure say we get people in 15% you can take care of party people, no doubt. But you must put professionals, you want people in way, sabi subject matter in those offices. You must put somebody that knows what he's doing, don't show competence. That hey, everybody has a role to play somewhere. Not to one man for the Minister of Finance, not to one man for the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Everyone has a role to play. We get blue collar, we get white collar, we get professionals, we get directorate. Everybody could be put somewhere. So you no need for put square pegs and round holes as you see now. No. Look at what is happening now. This corridor holdings business. You're able for sit down and quantify the damage. Okay, the damage where they happen in mining activities like that one. So you get upstream activity, you get downstream activity, you get ancillary activity. Upstream, the thing the way they do first before you even start the process. We don't get that for do the process, but for set up the process. Okay, all they want and they the economic activity. Where you don't do the process, the distribution arm of it, the packing of it, and all that thing that downstream affect the ancillary thing the way they happen in for make the business continue. People the way they give water, people the way they service, where they give goods, where they service the machine them, people the way they building them, give iron rod. They not get nothing to do with the direct operation, so to speak, but they complement the operation. All of them things and they don't slow down. And the worst thing are consumer confidence. If I don't believe so, I can forget paycheck tomorrow. Hey, God, they slow down my spending. No. And they slow down my spending. No. That new motoka I want for buy, they think twice. That new TV I want for buy, they think twice. Well, if I don't buy TV, if I don't buy motoka they left in a shop. TV they left in a shop. They're able for order new one for being order one car. Well, they know for order one for being new one car. That means for that tractor, that man with the drive tractor will bring them motoka and car for bring them TV car. I know they will go because they don't order as much as them they order. So there is a ripple effect in the economy. There's a ripple effect. So it's a serious business. We're not take it lightly. Madam Bio, I cannot believe that you don't see this corridor holding business and able for say, okay, you know what? Now put a team together very quickly and I'll go address that situation there under. Now go hold up. No, it's not relax. Thing they point, thing they go bad, to the extent where you will not be able to resurrect it again. So we're coming back to office.
You never write on about self on Twitter like he can use for do.
This is serious, man. This is a serious business. I mean, I don't know how they think economically. I mean, I understand say when somebody say, I hate to talk about economics, no economics. I hate that really. But you get to get an eye for an economy and understand what's in an economic activity and know say the small business, the small activity, and they move an economy, and people then get for feel optimistic. Okay, people then get for feel like say something get for happen good. Okay, if they don't feel that way, they're not going to spend money. Okay, they're going to delay certain activity. I report me here every week. No, they don't now every 2 weeks. Okay, I don't slow down the traffic where they go to that baba and shop. That baba self the cook way with the cook, the beef and fish way with the eat, they slow down. So that is an effect where a ripple, and we don't get plenty revenue streams. So let's say we get plenty revenue streams. No, a mining activity and I don't know, small water business where they kind and business here and there. So we should be very serious about that. Come on.
So, Ajibu, my last question before Sembebe come will open the phone line. You just talk something here. Some of una get second option, we mean say una they think of una credibility, not to everything una put into politics and una they survive. But now look at this in this way. We see a lot of adoptment right now, they rally BN APC, where they expect or get for see tomorrow, say, honorable minister, head of this, head of that. Una we get second option. If the adoptment de boku pass una, how una they able to fight the corruption?
Because you adopt, no mean for see you engage in corruption. If you engage in corruption, now we no more, then why, well, now the adoptment the law, really. The big man that they left them. Okay? But because you adopt, don't mean for see for engage in corruption. And the idea of coming to politics, now for come creates the enabling environment, okay, for make everybody thrive. Bible, you don't need to get 1 million a bank. What you need now for let you get cash flow, money they pass now you earn. Now it's important because as long as the money they pass now you earn, you buy small bread, you eat today, tomorrow you get her for buy back again. You don't need to forget and say she don't wait. Okay? If you get her, she don't wait, it's fine. But the money for the past now you earn, small for the past now, you forget what you forget every day. That na prosperity. That one day myself na prosperity, na wealth. The riches now they tell you for acquire property, but you don't have to have that. Okay? With business, if we can office, now for first of all, get in mind and understand, say we have to make choices. We have to take big gamble, okay, for make we create that economic prosperity, create that enabling environment that people use their God-given talent. Which government for can create all things for possible. But look at people and talent where they create way for let that person take the talent, change them into something productive. That is what you do as a government. That is why when COVID began, they are the holla this, they holla that, they holla. Listen, for God's sake, if you're not able to fix the problem, we will get a depression, we will get problem like shocks there like that one day. Then I don't need you. The reason why I make a get government now when shocks then happen, able to take evasive action. Okay, able for don't plan ahead. Think say if this happen, and this I will do. If that happen, I will compensate more by doing this. That is why I have a government. But if government they complain back to me about the shocks, then you are useless. I don't need you there. And that is what this government have done from day one to now. Now for complain about COVID, complain about this, complain about that. But that's why I have you there. For come up with policy, come up with act them, do something for avert and cushion, then shocks them there.
Okay. The last thing we are going for touch on, now the issue of Dennis Sandy. We been not to talk about this several times, but I feel say we need to talk about them again. From where the issue, where courts don't find Dennis Sandy, the issue of Dennis Sandy, a whole works sitting minister, forge, stamp of a law firm will make them swam and then find guilty and then find them. The court find them guilty, but yet still this man he don't forge, even affidavit, he forge, certificate from court for sacking woman, for divorce with woman illegally, and it's still the day. The president not say anything, nobody not say anything, and he's still maintaining position. Who sign with that they send? Who signal that they send?
The signal consistent with which we don't see from day one. Remember you come. That you're not serious about corruption. You don't really care about reputation. If you talk about cleaning the reputation of Sierra Leone, okay, well, that's the outside reputation, but you get problem inside. Reputation, they right before you. You haven't addressed it. They see him. Okay, because you don't get the eye for see him. They see him. I mean, everybody is considered innocent until proven guilty. So I'm that kind of a liberal person. But Dennis Sandy, it don't happen one too many times. And Usai, a judge, don't write, a group of judges, they don't write for say there is probable cause. This man don't do something way less than honorable. And obviously, somebody for advise the president. That is why you have a chief minister. Okay? That is why you have the secretary president.
You say somebody for advise the president, and that make you get a chief minister. But in the case of Usai, we listen to audio where the minister of labor, they tell in this audio, they talk to a journalist, say, I don't know how comes the first lady na appoint her, not to make the appointer. I don't know how comes the first lady na appoint her for be Minister of Information. Yeah. So if the first lady get the power for appointing minister, and we see when they first sack Denis Sadi from the Ministry of Lands, and the first lady directly go begin holding back the waka with. If he come back, you think say the president go able for Saka if the first lady not get approval?
Well, not to the first lady, they appoint. Now the president they appoint. The first lady can prevail on the president or give somebody a chance. But not to in their appoint. Now the president
Well, I agree. Because publicly, now the president now no get the right for appoint. But behind the scene, if in don't tower say power na this we for take, that means na don't appoint her, behind the scene.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Listen. First lady, not first lady. Waiting with all with this man and waiting he do, not just something we expect will happen to a minister. That's not come on, it's just way over the top. That not to so then guy they take them position there for being minister, fine. But it also mean for say you waka on the tip of a needle. For being minister mean for say by 8 o'clock if you don't go inside yours for God's sake. For being minister say for grab. Take you short, you left her open. For being minister, I mean for saying you don't forget decorum. They just talk any side. Minister, my brothers, now an extension of the president. That is why nobody no go for arrest minister.
So in other words, a replica. That means you for actually behave like that, in as much as you know to, but you forget similarity, you forget excellence inside you.
Pierre.
Sir?
I know one for play with me words. I say a minister, an extension of president. Not just something, not something.
Extension of president. Let me say if you are president.
No, the president they represent. The president able for the contract. If the president able for the
anything you do, now the president they reflect on.
100%. It will come on, yes. That is why you don't ever read they say the arrest minister any side. One day, the president they relieve him first. When the president relieve him, then policeman get mine go touch him. The president don't relieve you, then they touch you. A minister now extension of the president. You they represent the president for the all side. Now you make the minister they fly flag. They fly the flag. Right now we don't take the American system, we don't care again. But first them. Then tell the old grandpa in power. The minister get forget flag. The minister get portfolio because parliamentarians.
They still get them.
Well, you get the old time minister. I guess so. The old time minister will do. But then contemporary young people they don't do that anymore. We need to give work out policeman up and down.
I think the young one they are very much conscious of powers right now, and they know what they mean.
That's good. That's good. And you see people they take policeman. They behind they go inside house. No. Let the policeman left now do. Well, if policeman don't check the house, make sure it's clear. The whole way they go, okay, let it not do more. But you go inside a house, you get policeman with gun. No, forget plain clothes security. Delta inside the antenna behind you. Yeah, if you get gun self, you conceal. But OSD with gun inside a building, antenna behind you, that's not proper. You're not correct. You're not proper.
Quick one. You not a president. You minister they out there, they rape woman them. You minister they out there, they insult woman them. You minister they out there, they harass woman them.
Or the forge.
Or they forge his seat. How do they feel as the president?
But that means that person should be removed. I don't tell you say minister now an extension of the president. Nana me and president entitled and awaiting head of state, fountain of honor. Forget about the commander-in-chief, fountain of honor. Waiting fountain of honor mean all the respect within at the wall now you foot today. That is why president is sack person, president is the cost person. They say it pleases the president for relief. It pleases the president for appoint. But president is involved in cost. That is why I tell you, say, first lady, before be careful, I be the gonna for you because in an extension of the president also, enough for tin up now motoka they look like ruffian, like hooligan. So if minister they go misbehave, then obviously, listen, minister, ambassador, ambassador get the name, and say ambassador plenipotentiary extraordinary. Plenipotentiary extraordinary. Meaning that you get the power of the president where you then post where they assign you. You fly the flag of the country. Only where the president can be, but where the president not you know his excellency, the ambassador. We call you his excellency. Okay, because you know explain potentially extraordinary. And not say the other ambassador, the ambassador, this no. Ambassador at large, not to the ambassador plenipotentiary. You always send go now a country for good represent, now the president represents her. That is why when you misbehave, then go give you what you call persona non grata. They're not going to throw you in a jail, they're not going to arrest you, but then go say this way I don't behave so bad that you're not welcome again. So president, and the level is this: minister, deputy minister, minister of state, ambassador, then deputy ambassador. That's really the rank. But then people then the ambassador, minister, the extension of the president, they get for behave. You ambassador, you minister, they go sit on a club bowl, they drink. No. But the president is a disgrace, so he can't do that.
Okay, so
you minister,
if the minister don't misbehave, so the president not remove him. If I begin look the eye, oh, they look that minister, the same eye now for look the president back.
100%. Let me say the person not fit for the presidency.
Thank you.
100%.
So if you get person like Sandy, for example, when they do voice notes, they cost Mami cost and they say we go deal with you, we send on go next wall. That means say it actually they represent the president in words as well.
That's the only way for look at him. That's the way for look at him. You see, then kind outlandish you see, that is expected of what you call a reprobate. Somebody with no culture. Where not to all man for being minister, boy. Not to all man. Not because you learn book and say, okay, this person attained certain education, automatically qualified for being minister. No. You get forget that kind of decorum within you. Your behavior. Sandy not until they begin to do that. Sandy, now one of the minister them in 2007, where APC failed for win the election completely, we get a runoff, where we make pitch tents with Pamagai. And one of the Monday now the way Pamagai puts on the 5 minister the way we come for let APC make minister. They made him minister, I believe, saying the social welfare force.
No, minister of lands, they can't social welfare before you go back.
No, I think that social welfare force before lands under APC time.
Okay.
I think so, if I remember right.
Okay.
I think that's social welfare force. Okay. But in any case, if they take the minister Motoka, it leave Godegich. Now in the driver. If they drive him, when traffic day now that lonely, if they broke traffic, they go the opposite direction. Just because they're minister. And at the first time they make a minister. No. Minister, you're not minister. They assign driver to you. You can't drive yourself. I'm sorry. If you drive yourself, let me personal motorcar in the evening. I'm sorry. And really, if you broke traffic, you know, for making so obvious, in winter they don't, they see how they broke traffic. So not until they don't begin, then can tear away the part. Not until they come on now, you can't tell Minister of Lands, put yourself for all kind of corruption, yagba, land, sell land, pity fata. Come on again, talk say better pass President Kuma, want be president and whatnot and so on. So that's the one we get choice pass for let them go.
So, okay, hold on, Ajibu. Ajibu, please hold on. If you're not being talked that way, and it's not for Bisaka.
Well, I think to say build up to that. I think to say, I mean, a build up. Unless
people are not they make allegations say it is his advantage pattern for the land. All of them things the president be the but because it go wings now and say he want to be president and he better pass Anes, make Anes by Kuma say okay. It looks like say you don't go past you or not the long pass your master. You need for.
I get so. I get procrastinate. Bad one. Bad one. Procrastinate for make decision for them very, very difficult. Bad one. Me get an embarrassing experience one time where it had to do with Musa Tarawale.
Mm-hmm.
Musa Tarawale was Minister of Lands, and then some issue come, but some land na Kisi. Some land na Kisi under by Texas, Korea, or whatnot, and so on, where we don't sell the land. but may not be truthful about them. But then confusion happened there. We go visit the land with the president. That time they will get the police AIG Memuna and not be able to take the pressure again. I say, Mr. President, this not a minister. Let me tell you what you don't do with this land right now. Because the whole time, this man made a lie. Okay, so they put her on the spot. So right there, they fall apart. The next thing will happen again, they go get a mall where they sell one chair $5,000, one bed $10,000 and whatnot and so on. So president order for make the reliever. With the reliever and then lock, put chain 9 gates for about 4 days. In Oti again, now we see President Kuruma on news they go work on this man in mall way again at Wilkinson Road, where shot to us is on a Saturday. Government spokesman. House talked. I called the minister. Mami Banguda was minister. I said, listen, my friend, come. You see this? This is bad. I said, Monday morning, talk with this man now. So Monday morning, before it is starting to storm your office, I said, Mr. President, they make life difficult for you. You don't sack this man because of misappropriation and whatnot and so on. Then we see you on the weekend, you work on a mall. Hey, you expect me for go defend that? No. Let something happen unexpectedly, inadvertently, I'll go fair for defend them. But you they go create problem. They expect say we they go to defend somebody like that and they go lie like that. I go make myself funny. And I do go. Now President Kuruma go under him table. Now I pull big file. He say now fact finding I go do. This man I get a dossier on him. So I go do fact finding. I said, Mr. President, you fact find another. You can send me. You can send other people there. You did not have to go there. All the public see an endorsement. So these things will happen. We not tell well and not look good. But he sacked him. And with regards to this man, I guess that will be take away say 1 for 1 president. I tell Saka, but ministers extension of presidents and they get to understand say when they misbehave, they don't bring disrepute to presidency, and the only way for doing for such go.
Continue for the way inside the program. You know, Ajibu Tijanjala with the way. Interesting, when they can there for talk to we they know several things then, and if finally we get an honest conversation. So the last government not been perfect, they do things then, but this government don't make them look like angel. But when we sit down and talk, we didn't know again usai. And I can always tell you this. But something I can vex. I don't tell you the time. Me not being journalist and telling the way APC in power. I don't observe and see certain things them. In fact, we been get one of the biggest debate show where they do talk about salon. We work all over the country. We feel the pain of people them. We cry with them as well. So we see waiting. People being get tired at some point with that government day. Yeah, but the look say we need option, and the option na be matter be in as much as Alpha side we don't tell we about them. But we see say na be the option the one. Why I say we salon people them majority. Anyhow it be whether you feel say they take the election or not, majority may feel say they need a change, and that change now we see. But unfortunately, when this change come, we not be asked the question, and the change don't become the worst kind of change where we don't ever get. But again, that not makes Anis by Kuruma angel, but now it don't look like a real angel. Until we discuss the issue, we talk about them. Insider them, tell you about certain things them you're not going to understand within we can sit here and talk. This is the program. We are on YouTube and on Facebook. We not support APC. We don't support SLPP. We're there for talk about the things them. We go inside, being and come, and then you understand what you do. 90% of what we talk about get for do the government of the day because now they're in a position of trust. Now then they all with power and then they control the resources and everything, the affairs of the state. 10% get for do the opposition and any other business. And the opposition now we just work a little bit more about the last government. Now small no more. That one they tell you very heavy. Very, very heavy. It's small, but very, very waiting. If this government now people away the land, they go know about certain things. But unfortunately, it's like they're blind, they're cock. They don't hear anything. We move on. June 28th, 2025, we are doing an iconic white party inside Strasbourg, France. Ticket price now €100. If you please, no say you get for there on the 27th, when are the Friday. For meet up the Saturday, we saw they do the meet and greet with all the games. Please make sure say you send WhatsApp message for for confirm. Now this number within on the screen. So right now, this number within on the screen. Now then you send WhatsApp message, give me your name and confirm. Just give me your name and confirm for we, so we go include them into we list. Until then, we're waiting now for see. You call now on this other number for the call. And you will not like the program, please consider for like and share the program. If you not subscribe it, make sure you subscribe. We're there and we're there for the people of this country. Bible and Sembe. God bring it together for a reason.
Lord, we still call and take part on the show. This now we are where they bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly. We still there in case Ajibu take power tomorrow. You not do the right thing.
No.
Tell una gonna say we are Ajibu not so paddy. Now you they come and crucify him back. Call and take part on the show. This now we are and we will ever remain for we are. Call and take part on the show. Not forget, like what me what I want to tell you, inside 100 euros, you know, now the whole package. The package is big and waiting there inside the when you come Friday for meet up Saturday. If you don't take time Friday, you don't chop all the 100, all everything don't do inside the 100 euro. Saturday not just bonya.
Wait, yeah. Ajibu, you talk something, just what you say? Okay. Alright, I think wait, let's go on the line.
Alright. Me arrival on the phone.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening to
Don't tell me thank you. Take part on the show. You're welcome.
Yeah. You they talk about Dennis Sandy. To be honest with you, where I see Dennis Sandy, when I listen from Dennis Sandy, the only thing where they can have in mind, now clean Chris, man. Okay. Again.
Abdul, why you talk about the drink that we want to talk this one?
I not get you clear. It disturb me.
Go ahead, Abdul.
Ajibu, one question I get for you first. Now that you party, the elders them and the experienced one them, then get time for recruit good politicians. Okay, the next one go follow. You talk about you get an option. You not depend on politics alone. You get other things the way they do as professional. To be honest with you, the parliamentarians and now within our APC, if them people and they been get option, that stand where and take, it been for bite seriously. Because they're not get option. Some man and face me not so twist that even when Mohamed Bangura tell you, say no worry, then they come 1-1. And behind the scene, he say pressure been there because some of them want go because they not get option. Then the other thing where I be asked Abdul Kagbo way he not be answer at this program yana that Parliament get a disaster response team or the State House where it be say if an emergency occur they can able for respond quickly and not be able to answer to that. Thank you, bye.
All right. Thank you. God bless you. We continue for pick calls. Hello, caller. You name and sir, you call it from.
By Bure and Sembe.
You're welcome on the show, my brother.
Yeah, my name is Ibrahim. I call from Dubai.
Go ahead.
Well, my brothers, yesterday I see something without me na Terminal 3 Dubai Airport. I see people in where they go Hajj, we na Sierra Leone passport they get, but they know they talk Creole, my brother. Na French they talk. So then they be really doubt me.
Brother, if I don't take for short video or pictures.
Yeah, the picture I did on my phone. I snap there. I go send her phone now because
do I send her now? Now food and day. We want it.
Huh?
Send her now.
Okay, I go send her now at this number. I can send her now.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now the thing I be answer you no more.
All right.
So now so you don't have in no country. Passport now other people let they work out.
Thank you. God bless you.
So
whilst we get a lot of Sierra Leoneans already in their country, they send them passport for renew. 30 days they don't get it.
I they tell you, pa.
All right.
People
Thank you, my brother, for the information, and we will wait for the pictures.
Okay, I go send on this now.
All right. We go ahead and pick more calls, family members, and this time they happen. More things them they happen. How they sleep and grab. Now, so the movie they continue. Call and take part on the show. Call and take part on the show. This now we had where they bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly way they happen inside the country. As we still not grab it, the ugly reports still they come inside. Still they come inside. Babala, ugly. Take part on the show. You're not distraction. Hello, caller. Your name and where they call me from?
Yes, this is not EU. How are they doing?
Chinese products. You're welcome on the show.
Yeah. My question about Sandy and First Lady. So the First Lady, where you go interfere upon this do hold now. And when don't take the people the job from them, what do they do now for let them restore the people their job? Like Kamarimba say, you go they pay the people and give them waiting and forget for let them able survive. Because yes, he do a good job for interfere, but the First Lady, the way he can go about things, he can just spoil all things. The good way go for good looking some bad. Then Sandy, what did they do say now? The president no, Poland. I mean, this is unbelievable what's in the happen in Israel. And it's like say government no day. All man for himself. All man inside a calm. All so foolishness. It's like so no get government. It's like say the country not so sovereign nation anymore. It's like na Bush na some fakai. Nine salon don't be now. And thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. Hello, caller. Your name and where they call you from?
Hello.
You did live on We Are. You're welcome on the show. Your name, please.
My name na Bintafinda. I just want to ask a question. This First Lady, all this property we don't get it don't go bill na Gambia. I want to ask if they go investigate her, and if they investigate her, why they not start the investigation till now? Then don't hear all the report here. What in Parliament they do about it for investigate this First Lady? Low get back for money. If not true for say yes, then property then they nine get them because all man knows if say nine get her. Then waiting the other party them when an opposition they do about this situation, or then just one this lady just go freely like that, get her with money, continue forget her with money, it take and care and go other side. Because if they not stop her now, it go do them, then other people in back go do and then get away. How long salon go deep on this? Where anyone we can just they get at the go. People in the suffer. How long we go deep on this? Now this go continue make all man they can kill himself, say they want power. Because they know say na they the gent case don. You can't thief, nobody know the ask. Now the question that they me get to, what thing they get for do now? If then they investigate or they know they investigate, or this thing just get for be like a norm. Now na so no more for happening. Anybody who can thief go. Now the thing where they worry me. Now thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. All right, we continue for take calls. Family members, them this now we are doing bring the good, the bad, and the ugly. Hello, caller. Your name and the side they call me from?
Yeah, I know they do this number.
You're welcome on the show. They do fine.
Yeah.
How yourself?
Yeah, fine. All this investigation, my brother, would go on. BOB don't make a very clear say, men only investigate Fatmata. Fatmata BO the money where they use, not so impartial thing they do, now for the country. So now the kind person now the way we get, now the country. BO, remember the time for the investigation where they lay against them, say they need them for corruption. Anti-corruption, what he can talk. Kake here, he say, let them go investigate and see a coma. So now the kind of situation this will get at the country. Where the woman do bad, where they want for talk, the man they come, now in the debunker. He can't talk, say, Fatma's are the money where he take, not so for yourself user, right? Now for the country, now the people picking and they use them for spend for the country picking them.
Mm-hmm.
So all these things where they talk. So where Fatmata, if you listen where if they give that speech day where they can't talk to people and not test they can't for can't test he guilty, he no say now lie he they lie. That lady they lie, that they lie past fish. Because fish they say water where come on, you say no one they drink water. Now so Fatmata they lie. My brother, they lie. Nothing, not true, no they were Fatmata they talk. All the video they own I don't show so. Let they can explain now. That lady we can talk to now in residence that they so Fatmata residence that they will take that video and pictures there. It will still come back, he deny. Just like Ajibu they talk because you don't can talk now, so they try for say not get that time for can't snap now they question me. Now people host or whatever now they go take. So because that the country just mix up. Now we no more for good now for talk. The drugs and business now they go so beyond. You don't ever again can talk about that. Now so they go just turn. Say them play game on and that they paper.
All right.
So you see, okay, my brother, now that number one say so that you now bio na the problem. Who want for let bio common and power. Now the only solution and when the people not begin uprise soon, so they for uprise again at the tongue. Don't say that they go be a way forward. But for let them go snap a call, oh Fatima or this, what if matter get for do not get nothing for
Nothing. Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah.
The mami na bangba too.
Yes, Papa. How they do? How now? To they do?
We did try by God in power.
Yeah. I just want to respond to the second to the last caller before I call. Where they ask about investigating the first lady. I don't know if people they know say Fatima Biona is the lawyer of this government. That woman is the lawyer of the government.
The lawyer of waiting?
When they be say for investigator, waiting they talk,
okay.
They talk, the whole government, the whole cabinet. Waiting for Fatima Biona they talk, waiting for Fatima Biona they talk, now they all they talk. When say for go investigate the past, what is left them? Now they all from the so-called Ben Kelfala. So all everybody the same word they all they talk. Check everything where they talk, now they all they do. So how you go investigate the one where get them brain? Now all them brain. What they talk? Now all man they talk. Now the lawyer of this particular government. Now the how you call them? The decision maker. So there is no way they go investigate. And the man where they do the investigation now it begin. When they see where if he stand for that woman that during the time of the election of the lawyer. Could I want to they all keep up with that.
All right.
Forget about it. If any investigation go for me, pass where God make their common power.
By God in power. Thank you. God bless you, Mama.
Don't forget about that. That woman na a disgrace. Thank you.
Hello, caller. You name Menusa, you they call me from.
Hello, I call from Riyadh.
Regular caller, you're welcome on the show.
Yeah, I get a question for you. First of all, I'll make a clarification. For say the first lady get immunity, not the true sir. But if you want Google, the immunity where the president gets according to Salon law, in extent to the first lady. And the questions that I get, will explain to we which now austerity, because we see the government alternately accusing us say we left the economy by austerity. So what does they mean in the economic stand? And the other thing we will do, we economy the way it is now. Which economic term we use for describer? With the way salon economy is now, I will describe her. Then thirdly, looking at the economy, who is it? How assurance they give we as Sierra Leoneans? Or say when we come, we go do A, B, C, we go stabilize the economy first before we remember which I go moving forward. Those are my three statements I guess for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Hello, caller. You name Menusa, you they call me from.
I call from Riyadh family.
You're welcome on the show.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank you, including the host, for taking time for joining our Riyadh family and discuss important things that the benefits Salon people. This question I don't tell how I ask now. When I can check on our blood pressure and money on our net.
Of course. Not so every day anyway.
Okay, I can check me on because anytime I listen to Salon problem, I won't check my blood pressure the high. Because the problem they just compounded. We don't know which one for tackle. Every day get you episode. Me no know because Ajibu, this question also account for you. As a Sierra Leonean, when now on a day na the political arena, waiting now on trust, what I want to tell people and trust now, where una can say the ring of power, as soon as say, and what are the strategy you want to put in place? All I get for make sure say what will happen this past election, it not happen it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I will send message from una ping me Friday. Last send the money for me for the tickets.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, ping me Friday. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. God bless you. Hello, caller. You name and sorry they call me from. Please reduce the volume of your set.
Hello.
You're welcome on the show.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, my boys in the pier. I call from New Jersey. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Ajivo, for your enlightenment. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Salon right now, Salon they flight mode. Call no they go, call no they come. The question I want to ask, I want to ask for that bra. Just lie the car, me bio. For say we don't forget about her. They need to talk about her again. Nobody knows see her around. Nobody knows side. Do ya? That one day, very, very important. Do ya? Una help we ask bar for just lie the car, me bio. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Family members, them. Continue for a call and take part on the show. We'll take 5 more calls and come back to Ajibu. Hello, caller. You name and where you call me from?
Hello.
You did live on Weird.
I call from Sierra Leone.
Go ahead and make your point, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, I was also for drawn and notice for road transport.
Go ahead.
Hello. I just have for drawing attention to road transport. I believe a lot of investigate about road transport. Road transport they becoming.
Oh, we don't lose this caller. Call again and join. We'll take 4 more calls. Hello, caller. You name and where they call me from?
Yeah. The name na Medrex. I call from Yard.
Go ahead and make your point, sir.
Yeah. My boy, my brother, God not ready for help to country.
Hey, God. Don't pray.
For can give me this Kabalia from number 1, Tego. All man alive, man. From Madabio now, they go to the least person. They all the line. Nobody know the way they talk to. You know. So like, Salon, I don't know. Then secondly, APC na foul. APC don't begin cry. So who knows if what will not happen, not go repeat again? Because in a sense also, they get hit at so fast. And the strategy is the one, and the way SLPP can take bully them. Yeah, if they not stand firm, waiting happen, history they repeat itself again. You know. So then I'm now one day. Don't I just want to remind you now about one game. That Tete. I don't know if una include them. I don't know if you can remember them. Tete, where they knock the ball, now the pin 1 stick, Tyro param, get socks ball param. 2 people are in the play. I don't know if una get them. I don't include them.
I don't know the game where they talk.
Ted, you know the game, eh?
Yes, I saw them. Oh God.
Yeah, you the pin stick, don't the Tyro param, now 2 people and they waiting on get one ref. Where they monitor now. You know, now they knock on the right, now they knock on the left. You know, something of the shot. I just want to remind you about that. You know, now down there I get for now. Yeah.
Thank you. God bless. We'll take 3 more calls. Hello, caller. You name and where you call me from?
My boy is good evening.
Good evening, my brother. Welcome on the show.
Yeah. I want to ask question between all 2 the moderators them. Yeah, day before yesterday, when I be play one video where be the happen a corner. Because you read the news one be the read Jishno for what happen. If the people and don't begin swear, don't tend that don't begin crack. Now, do somebody go doubt again?
No.
Huh? So, secondly, I send one video now this number. I will let you watch them back yesterday. Don't same thing like where Ajibu they talk Jewish about governance. No say this all will not be done. Then be done. No say this thing ever happen tomorrow. Why they put whip on this thing? Now me they ask Ajibu done it today because believe say. Then can pull one parable say can bomb picking you go know but in plan but in future way they watch the picking where they gap up not also. But right today now they explain give you all these things na media for they understand why they allow me for let this thing all happen. So now that question I ask Ajibu.
Thank you. God bless you. We'll take 2 more calls. Hello, caller. You name and where they call me from?
Yes, Sama. They call from Princeton, New Jersey.
You're welcome on the show.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. You know, what's new one for just talk about saloon? Everybody in a saloon really think about 2028, you know, get sense. Because what make I talk to? How far the SFPP, not a democratic government, got in the back of our mind. And don't set them plan for the next coming election when it will take place. So if anybody feels say we get a peaceful election 2028, that big mistake they do. And you just matter you in order for Anova peacefully. In order to let power peacefully. Put the guy in the back of your mind. If he can't find cancer, if it's a certain situation, Bio get might kill himself. If he get gone, he will get might shoot himself, man, all they can't really connect people them, we all family them. Then go blame themselves. Because if Fatima be able to go tell them, let them go protest against the people them, will give them job, that's incitement. Fatima be go incite them. And they protest against the company. So the guys are not straight for their life. So they go blame themselves, they don't go blame nobody.
Okay.
Who's first way they pay overtime na salon? Where Fatima be able to go pay more, they for pay the overtime. Who they pay overtime na salon?
All right. Thank you, my brother. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll take the last call. Hello, caller. Your name and where they call me from?
Hello.
You're live on where? Are you welcome on the show? Your name, please.
We are there. They call this a concerned citizen. To Canada.
Go ahead and make your point, sir.
Yeah, you can go ahead right now. Don't send phone or something on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Right now, we call from Dubai. We they talk about the pilgrims. We they talk French. I don't send to a particular person in name na Facebook. If I go to the page, they see all the videos they did. French, all they talk the people there. When I go right now, don't send the information on our phone.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. All right, family members, they want to tell you plenty. Thank you. As soon as don't come on the phone line and give una concerns them. We still there with Ajibu where they can respond to some of una concerns them, and then we wrap up the program. Ajibu, we don't listen to the various scholars them. This now waiting and present to you, waiting I respond towards them.
Okay, I want to tell all man thank you, we contribute and show patriotism. I mean, that's the least you can do from Usa Onade. Now for engagement and program here and make our own contribution and ask questions, we make we try as best as possible to hold this government in foot to the fire. Clearly, President Bio no care about corruption. That talk we talk about say he want for can eradicate corruption, he want for can eradicate lawlessness. We don't see him at all. We don't see him by him, we don't see him to wealth, we don't see him to minister them at all. The first person say, do they have time to okay, if we get time, if we leader and get time for recruit new politicians, certainly, of course, yeah. Yes, of course. Then one can not go for do the work. Then get forget new people the way they can inside. When you go to parliament, you look what you get in parliament now. New, young people them. That's an indication for say when they recruit new politicians. The older people that will be there, pretty much the rest of them don't go. You know, the last of the last was Ivy Cargo, lawyer, I don't forget his himself. Nagbana Obasai. Nagbana Obasai. And the last, on my way down and young people there. So you see the appetite for bringing new politicians and coming to the play. The other possibility, does a politician have an option to stay out of parliament? Okay. This side, so I think to say, I get for elaborate a little more. We will get a program 110 Naya where I talk about it's difficult. It's difficult for it's difficult for when you ask somebody in a parliament for say no go to parliament. It's difficult because you know what we see on here. It's easy for talk down there because we need met to a great extent. But that parliamentarian understand say 70% parliamentarians are people that we promote now all areas of Sierra Leone. 70% of them want in the upline in Kumo. Okay. Now only 30% come on city them, Boo, Geneva, Freetown. And then come on a very, very impoverished neighborhood and homes. So if they come parliament for the first time, to start with, they can forget and deliberate. Secondly, this is not where they don't look for all their life, but they can't sit on a parliament. But make you can't tell them, say, you can make sacrifice, not go to parliament for sake of the party and so on and so forth. It will be difficult too. I know they tell you say not going to happen, but it will be difficult. Okay? Because parliamentarians not going to say they get money. And the 8 people that they talk now, so parliamentarian, na cook, na this, na that, they eat money. No. Parliamentarian, na him be a salary, na it depend on. Period. Now, if you're in a parliament, you're not chairman of one of the committee, they was say, an oversight committee, you're not chairman. Well, anytime when I go sit down or talk about how the ministry they operate, they'll give you sitting allowance. Okay, so you go get something there. But not to all man, not chairman. Okay, now if you're in a committee where now they arrange or they interview the one the way president they appoint, anytime president appoints somebody where he come, hey, that man for that person, man or woman, for make it gets a smooth sailing, he must get out some gift for now. Okay, now so normal. If the 10 come where they review all budget, I talk about budget now. All budget from every department, ministry, and agency get for go to parliament. Parliament get for go sit down and interview you on that budget. They call them budget hearing. Where they come, you bring something for budget. I mean for parliament. But other than that, parliament not get revenue stream. You not get budget. So parliamentarians not get money really and truly. But now in the person way, the constituent they cancel for school, and they cancel for better business, now they cancel for work business, now they cancel for make some for talk for them, for make them get let them put them container, all kinds of things. So for the parliamentarian, really and truly a difficult task. And parliamentarian, like I say, make I repeat, not to minister. Minister go sit down, they say in a minister of works, they say for can build road, 5 companies go come, say one for can bid. But now 5 companies, this one say all 5 or student 2 go say, minister, I shake your hand. You know, that's tell you I do. But parliamentarian not get that. Parliamentarian not get that. In fact, parliamentarian self, a work will be even compromised because when the man they add up, when they go provide oversight, don't say in works, when they build road, parliamentarian go for go look at the road when they build. Okay, you where you know for say you don't do something where not right, you the contractor, or you just money in a good books, then not make time life difficult for you. You they put something for them together, you give them fuel, you give them some money, so you don't compromise already. So parliamentarian gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, not get side with it, they get money. It's a very difficult position. So for tell parliamentarians say not going to parliament, and in a tough sacrifice that they make. Okay, now, one person said, does the parliament have a disaster response team? I'm quite sure they do, but whether or not active, no, they're probably dormant. But, you know, when they set up parliament, you know, then team in a standard team the way they did. Which, I mean, you get the management system. in a salon waiting for that, and I'm quite sure say Parliament get them, and State House say forget them, and then suppose what they do drill periodically, but over the years nobody does it, so they don't forget about that. But again, the person really in charge of Parliament, the clerk of Parliament, now for make sure see then strengthen that arm day. But he did, but then they use them, so they don't forget about them. That is normal because of okay, that person we talk about that Hajj business where you say, I don't know what's in that situation, but what I will tell you is you see for go Hajj like quota system. Saudi Arabia they give country them based on their population and Udago last year quota. Okay, so we think can happen if they give Salon more quota and Guinea get less quota, and when able fulfill quota, you get a tendency for let people come on Guinea can't take Salon passport, but make them can't under we own quota, but make them go. So I don't know, but I know see that it can happen that quota system because not all man want go Hajj to go Hajj. They tell you for say, hey, now 800 people they allow for go Hajj from Salon for this year. Guinea, based on you people there, now 2,000 people they allow you for go like this. So that arrangement in there where if you're able to fill your quota, I get people them they can fill quota. So that can happen. Will the first lady be investigated? And the man say first lady does not have immunity. She's not. Yes, indeed. That's true. First lady not get immunity. First lady.
But by the law, not get immunity.
By the law, not get immunity.
But technically, get.
Yeah. Well,
because a man will push under the box. Under the box.
I don't know if you get technically, but what you remember is she's not a government employee.
Yes.
You don't fall under IFRE.
Yes.
You know understand? You don't get nothing for tell them.
But who that will approve and follow the investigator?
No, you want that.
So technically, a man will push under the boss.
No, you know. Now, the other gentleman asked me, say, I will call Salon economically. Well, economically, I will call them, say, we did in a stagflation. Okay? Because
inflation just the one side.
Yeah, all the things that were associated with a better economy will get them. High inflation rate, high exchange rate, high unemployment rate. The economy didn't grow at all. We just did one side. So I think to say economically, we call it stagflation. The other person asks you, waiting at austerity. All right. So, you know, politicians and grab, then take this austerity, then twist and one kind of way for make you look bad. But the economic term, stricto sensu, waiting austerity mean. Now, where government they take stringent measures, okay, for reduce spending, okay, who side and get high debt obligation, they're able for pay their debts, they're able for borrow. The need for actually reduce the spending, curtail on wastage. That process, now even called austerity measure.
And that process, within the priority area you handle them. What's less important you reduce them?
Yes, sir. Exactly. So if a government implements austerity measure, it means for say the responsible government.
I beg for kind of. So in other words, for example, fly, for example, somebody will say now less, important something. But because they don't want to see that as less, they don't go declare austerity. Continue, sir. Big.
Thank you. You're right. So when we not be actually, and plenty people they call it austerity, but because me a government spokesman and I been work directly with Momodu Kag, with Minister of Finance directly, so I know what will be declared. Even unfortunate that the president, self-president, used the word austerity. But when the Minister of Finance, Didi, who can meet him and can present situation to us, say, Pa, we domestic revenue mobilization effort better not do. This Ebola, we don't care and make all them company don't shut down. All man know now we will work on it again. So that tax will be the get no they get time. So this is very difficult. So the term where we developed was The term word developed was economic rationalization. Economic rationalization, meaning that you rationalize use expenditure. You rationalize how you spend. You put it in priority. Okay, it is synonymous to austerity measures, really, but not to that term, not to that terminology they would give. To that terminology we hear. Okay, but it is synonymous. But austerity, not a bad thing. Austerity, in a way, a government don't see and say something is going wrong and not able to meet me debt obligations and need for cuts down. So that my austerity measures.
So before you go some side, you think say as it is now the government don't tell about several things, and you think we they under austerity or no?
No, they know they take measures for okay. Yes, well for correct austerity. I mean, and if you get wait. No.
So what thing that they ask actually, as the situation they right now inside the country, you want for still consider that for being austerity. Well, austerity now the action where you take, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Right. So you feel say we don't know the situation where this government for say okay, will they take austerity measures for actually save the economy?
But they're not. Even though the economy they in a stagflation, they're not. They're not taking austerity measures. You know, they overspend. The president, they hire people every day. Where you hire somebody, let's say you hire one minister. But I sabi the cost way associated with that. You need to forget motoka. Okay? You need to forget personal assistant. You need to forget driver. Because first them, during the old time, you get driver, then I go transport. Where you come, they assign you driver. I know the again. When a man they count in own driver, they count in border and a village like and drive. Okay, so now they get for pay. A need for get quarter, then go pay money for a quarter, that be 70 million at 1.7 they get for yeah. A need for get an office, that office they need for be fixed, renovated, computer, carpet or tile, window cutting, chair them. And so when you begin do that one day all over the place, it costs a lot of money. You begin open embassy. For open embassy, now something where an investment where you forget a return on. Okay, opening an embassy. What you open embassy for? You open embassy because you believe, say, I get social interaction with this country, I get economic interaction, I get political interaction with this country. For God's sake, you go open embassy now, Morocco. Whose business would they do in Morocco? They can't help people with tourism. Less alone to like Marrakesh? No. Whose political business will get with it? Whose social interaction will get? So you really get for identify why you open, except like Ireland. You get embassy, high commissioner in London. What are you doing with Ireland? Yes, Ireland, they help with plenty. Okay, now one of the biggest donor. But what do you get embassy people? No, you just want to take care of people. And that costs a lot of money. For send somebody go. It costs thousands of dollars. And that person, they get domestic staff. Any ambassador, they get a butler, they get 3 staff, butler, a gardener, we garden on the outside, then they get cook. Then you're entitled to forget 3 picking. School fee paid for, insurance paid for. If they fly business class, in host, they pay for them. In light bill, they pay for them. In fuel for your motor car, they pay for them. So there's enormous cost.
In family, they get right to vacation.
They get vacation also. Then some of the ambassador they are. Then also they don't forget the diplomatic word they use. They're accredited. They're accredited to other countries. You know, for example, if you're in America, you're accredited to Jamaica. You're accredited to Barbados. We're not going to post in Canada. You're accredited to Canada. So you see. Now that man they get for the travel go there. They don't have to, but you go travel go there for enjoy. And where they go with per diem also. They get per diem per that. You know, so then cost there must be looked at before they look at them things here and begin to see all the half cost here they come to plenty money. Okay, and so we need to behave in a salon like a country where they into stagflation. We need to behave like say we get problem at all. You know, and that is why we get a problem with the IMF then this year. elect the Minister of Finance. The man know they talk one way they talk. Elect the man afford for anyway. The man study talk really. We relationship with okay. What's in an IMF? International Monetary Fund. They established IMF after World War. We don't done. Then we get World Bank where all countries they put money together for help countries them. Okay. Then we also find out say not for help them countries no more, but you also get for give them proper economic education on how for the one the economy will make them become sustainable. Now they didn't develop IMF. So IMF in primary role now before advise government on proper monetary and fiscal policies, okay, or make the development will be sustainable. Now be the primary role. Eventually now they say begin give money and whatnot and so on. But then are you like you credit reference point, and then are you moral guarantor, and they tell every other donor for say this person is responsible, they behave correctly, continue for their money. So your relationship with them is guided by what you call a letter of intent. Okay, every quarter we present them with a letter of intent. I want for do A, B, C, D. Then look up and say, you're not able to achieve this because the debt obligation high now. So well, you want for the reduce spending now. Then they tell guide you waiting for. We fail for following the procedure the way they tell you. We fail. Okay, we even come up with in the way. No, we even did it. We spend money on the way. No, we don't for spend money, but we spend money on the way. They don't see and say we spend money. And so you say, you know, waiting with the stop first. Okay, we'll get with this review. We're not going to do it because which will be saying and not do it. It don't show on the economy. Then we don't sit in there. We're not right. So you know, waiting. When I go fix them problem today first. If we fix them, when I come back on track, we will review now. They'll begin to talk to one back. That's what happened. You mess up. You messed up. But then they walk away. Any country will not get an IMF program, a reckless country. But all what you call LDC, less than developed country, all them countries where they below the Sahara, from Guinea now, Liberia now, Ivory Coast now, Ghana, Nigeria now, and Lome, we all where they don't yonder. Okay, below the Sahara, they call the LDC, less than developed country. They all get an IMF program, okay, for support them in the policy there. The economic policy or keep them on track, okay, because they get support from donor. All right, so that's what that is all about. So reformer, okay. Moving along, somebody asked a measure take to what will APC do to restore the economy? What will APC do to be sure elections are not stolen? Well, make I answer the last one first. You know, the good thing will come out of the tripartite. The only good thing will come out of the tripartite. Now, if they follow the tripartite and they're able to bring the 84 recommendations into fruition and domesticate them, they actually concretize and make them law, then it will help for reduce, if not eradicate, chance for that kind of thing that happen again. Okay, we get a law in our country. We say within 7 days after an election, if you go to court, if you feel aggrieved, after 7 days, that window of opportunity don't close. You're able to go to court again. Whether that kind of predicament now will fall under. We're not going to court. Okay, we say we not trust the court. We need a goodie. Okay, when you not trust the court, you know goodie. Now the law down the way it gets at the land. I mean, let's say somebody comes on side, say they can't bring mother, you can put her back. Hey, somebody they grab go to court for say, yeah, okay, fine, you want to come back, whatever. I mean, sorry, you can't pull mother, whatever it is, you can't pull up. The rule we see and say, yeah, everybody people are not going to court. And for going to court, what you would do at that point today? Inside the right. You get right for say because you're not going to court. Now the law of the land at the time. If you choose not to follow the law of the land, who say the law, who say your right stop, let them your rights begin. You not follow the law. So you see how we will go into a quagmire. Okay, so now I think to say one of the recommendations is that up to 30 days. And furthermore, if question they pan the result, the person not for be sworn in before they out. Because once you don't swear a president in, finish. You get total, absolute, complete power. And don't fool yourself. In Sierra Leone, and we now be in a power, and you know very well, you know the power where we get. Once they don't swear you in, anything where you do, we're not right, they can call it easy. A problem for you. You don't get no side for go complain. No side for go complain. No international community, what not and so on. International community, if the government in power choose for tolerate, they tolerate. If they don't choose for tolerate, they say get out. I mean, get out, now get out. That's just the way it is. And nobody no can sit down and tell you, say, listen, if international community get issue with Salone, they don't back, don't go sit down. So you no mix. But if you fail to follow the law, they cannot help you. They cannot help you. Okay, so those things are in there. So those are the things. If we follow now, the waiting left now, the dental apartheid here. If we follow this apartheid, we hang para, like Dr. Samuel Kamara, so hang para me follow them to make sure say they adopt and they bring them into law. You know, we bring them inside the constitution, it will help a lot. And APC, I'm quite sure, will push for that and it happen. And we'll get to that. We need to forget ourselves together. We'll get to that. Okay, it needs to happen. Now, with regards to the restoration of the economy, down in a discussion for another day, okay, because I believe for explain myself and take a step by step and by step. And honestly, I don't get the ability for explain them in the manner way all man go understand them, you know, right now. But fixing the economy require good fiscal and monetary policy system. Okay, you also need for bring structural reform that come into play. Okay, you generally get for bring peace come in the country to start. Okay, this way we would all man agitated, all man they up on each other's throat, all thing are politics. That they no good. All man they watch over, all man in back. Say what you may. During the APC term under the school mind government, but we'll be getting some kind of peace. We come up from Pakaba in time. You know, as long as peace day, people them kind of feel that their mind for say things are okay, then you could able to bring policies them and programs them, and you could able to actually see them implemented and get the results we require. But if people and they're on tenterhooks all the time, all thing are politics, all man they worry, all man they afraid. Believe me, you will count the best of idea, but you don't go for promulgate them, you don't go far. You know, that's the issue. You don't go far. So generally, you need for bringing people that come together. We say one country, one people, for be one country, one people. We say all people's congress for be all people's congress. Not a situation now where you get GBM yanda, you get SNPP women here, you get SNPP here, you get Paupa here. You know, within themselves, they scatter. Within themselves, they scatter. So clearly, you're not going anywhere. You know, you're not going anywhere. You lost a lot of efficiency in that. You know, it's like way you load something, but we get whole by the come under. And the hole so big that waiting the left inside the locomotive where each side they go. Now small, the other one all long for run. Now it happen for SLPP. So SLPP does not have the tool. Okay, just the fabric then of themselves, they get inside themselves to the extent where we will go nowhere. I mean the example they all over the place. We see how the country peace not the general peace not in the country. We see how the economy we don't change foreign finance minister or left, right, and center. Nothing is really happening. And if we continue this way, we're only going to drag ourselves more down into the mud. Okay, Salon people are very generous, even though they rogue on the election, but they've given them 10 years. Okay, even though they rogue, they give them 10 years for change things around. They have not been able to do that. They have not been able to create proper policies for change things around. All countries we get COVID, all man don't recover. They do well, they try. That's I don't know what they in the dungeons. Eh? It's not, I mean, look, they show you a picture of hospital now, Kenema. You see the hospital. Are you kidding me? Then I not take poco money for fix. Or clean the place no more, just make sure it clean. You can't do that. We're not paying attention. We're not paying attention. The president not they pay attention. You know, the people the way they advise them properly, people the way they tell them to. I mean, they get this insatiable appetite for 1 year and 1 year and 1 year and 1 year is not paying attention. You know, they go for all kinds of things. So I think to say, down they pretty much now, all the questions the way they ask. And I hope I do justice to this discussion. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, so I think we don't used to do Watalo, except if you get any other thing where you want for address quickly before you go. If not, yeah.
Well, I just want to say thank you to Riyadh. Thank you for all what you do. Also, we in the APC USA branch on the 31st of May, I think nearly 2 weeks from now, we'll be hosting our usual summit. But this summit a little different because it's a mini convention since we established the 2022 constitution. Okay, we come up with bylaws that were unique to Winaya. So you get the constitution, we're the grand norm. Okay, but they oversee Nayana, United States. We get certain things that we unique to we. So we can forget bylaws that we all will agree on. To say then bylaw are going for guide we, particularly we. For example, I mean we get chapters them now, so we get 15 chapters them. Then American and branch also. Now talking about the establishment of the chapter, you can forget a bylaw. We tell you, I forget chapter. Well, you need to forget 25 people. Well, you need for there at least 100 miles from an established chapter. As long as you get that one day, then you can establish a chapter. So then kind of thing then they money who collect dues then how for disperse then dues then they almost for bonus salary, almost for left and then thing then they. So then bylaw then they we don't develop on them bylaw then they. So on the 31st, now New Jersey, now they will go adopt the get a resolution on the bylaws for onward transmission to the National Delegates Conference 2026 February. Okay, so it's a big event, and I mean, in due course, I would like to make you even talk more about that and interview relevant people. We will talk more about the event, but that's a big event. All APC person, if you're not true APC person, if you make your way to New Jersey or find out now about who side the events that happen in New Jersey on the 31st, when it happens, so you will participate and will be present.
Okay,
So
I'll be
that's
just to time you on that particular one, and we'll send the pro forma invoice for you.
Fine, no problem.
Yes,
No
for later
problem.
on actually pay for that one day, advert, and then
No problem.
whatever on our for do later. Yes, at least we will send.
You mind if it's quite balance because me sent them you for my invoice for today. I don't know those quite balance well last send me on Michelle.
Okay, well,
No.
na me first talk. Normally,
No,
say first case, then they take the police. I don't know if that's it.
we had more stay, so send them.
Yes, okay, fine. So fine, we send the pro forma invoice, follow on pay for well done, and whatever on our photo, we send the bill as well.
Please do, Sengapia, please do. By the way, not get one chance, make it send a move.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, blessing. I appreciate your time with you inside the program, like always.
Thank you, sir.
And always thank you as well for the support as well to the platform. Thank you very much.
No problem.
And
Thank you,
good
sir.
night.
Good night.
Right. In name na Ajibo Tijan Jallo, we join me inside the program this net for LP for Robmot inside the different issues then. Thanks to you, we don't like and share the program. Thanks to you, we don't view for the rest of the program. Thanks to you, we don't call. We don't take part. You will call, you name for take part. Thank you very much. Sorry, no vex, no feel bad. Please make time and another time again. You will for take part inside the program. Okay? So, and tomorrow morning inside the call, tomorrow call is not come to you. Sorry. And not say, again. Sorry about that. Tomorrow call is not come to you. We're very much sorry for anything we can for cost you, ahead of time. Sorry about that. Okay, so until we will get for meet again by God in power some other time tomorrow. One for say we love you also very much. Minimum as be paid if you don't find time. Please not forget to confirm. You come one for the meet and greet program. We will be the 27th of June 2025 for meet up the 28th where dinner I call the quiet party take place. So because we have to do fun time, family time, games night. Yeah. So we love you all so much. Until then we'll get for meet again tomorrow. We get Wistin Ojuku to Macaulay. Tomorrow again for be soft. Yeah. That's something where you go love. Not to politics, but that's something you go love. You go really, really, really love. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so join me tomorrow for the program we call We Are, as we will come and talk about something very, very much important for we all. It's very much important for we all, because especially when you reach to a certain point. Okay, you reach to a certain point, you actually reach to that point where you say, okay, I don't reach her, and now love time. So tomorrow we'll talk about love. Yeah, let's just see quickly. We'll talk about love tomorrow. And we still know Juku to Macaulay, of course, go join me for we actually discuss the different things then. Okay, so not for January, tomorrow and net, as we will actually come talk about, this particular thing. Let's show now this thing. We can talk about this thing. Very interesting thing. Very, very interesting book. The Mockery of Love. The Arts is Fragile. Yeah. By Winston Ojukwu Tumakolo Jr. So tomorrow January, and we'll get light time, fun time, lovely and romantic time here on it. Love not so much. Until then, we want to say God bless you, country Sierra Leone, where we call Riyadh. Sembe Pierre the freedom fighter, and by Boye, God bring us together for a reason.
From Salon we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in name they call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go turn blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth.